Litumini wososo, seyebeye biatoso, injaja sumbutu kaninya kasebi kuminya, kejiyemre mutama yenesasi mutatumse, omanu sebeyeyo, omanu seriyeyo, eya seta ose, omafo grandestre, omanu sebeyeyo, Seriyeyo, Eyesentase, Omafo Grandestre. Wednesday, the 5th of November 2025, 17 past 1600 hours GMT. Live once again on Akwantufuo Radio, Abrabapa Radio, as well as Akwantufuo Radio GH, with another fantastic edition of Bamaso. This is where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, we come just to deliberate on all possibilities with which we would rise as co-creators and catalysts in the making of a very, very beautiful and amazing Ghana. Here, we know one thing for sure. We are the very Ghana we are so much keen on fixing. So we fix the Ghana within us, and then we carry on until we become that huge energy field that calls other people to also figure out their role in making Ghana a beautiful, beautiful place. Here, we have come to that understanding that we cannot change them all, but we can change that one person, one most important person. You know that person is you. You cannot change them all. You cannot. So you change that one person. That is very, very important, which is you. And I bet you it works like magic. When you begin to change you, all other things begin to fall in alignment. Give it a shot. Just give it a shot. You will realize the science behind that very little statement. So it is more to do with we working on ourselves seriously. We're working on ourselves from all angles, all dimensions, so that very beautiful Ghana within us, that Ghana is within us. Yes, it's right within us, seeking its own expression. That Ghana will come out, whatever the case may be. That is what brings us here. To that effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to Bamaso. And Chaka says, Strong Kona Diemudo. The more people and come maybe I will be a some penpency will feed in the Akwantufuo Radio, Abrabapa Radio, and Akwantufuo Radio GH. Say, Facebook, YouTube, X, a honing at Akwantufuo Radio. Then they say, Yaba. Yaba betwatwa june ahwe die betumi ayo na o my Ghana afa ne ntoma pefra. Efiri sam penpensuo ya akoyi die. Menua Brasel ye Ghana ni. Why? Na yo bibia se Ghana ni de wuye bia menche se me do Ghana. Me pe Ghana ye yo. Me pe Ghana mpumtuo. Me chese me pe Ghana kanko. You don't pa. Now it takes a lot to be able to do that. Because said the nano ye can you would have to surrender your personal desires to the desires of Ghana. Dear one kasa open surrender nina say Ghana dear open and then your ho. So empire na your boy and I say eja open and then your ho. Say ye de sasem no and sanna ho ama ye my Ghana. The anka osi nyina timemfo nyina ya kan se Ghana wo pe na enye ho na said ye unim no se Ghana epe ye ho no mo a na che se Ghana o ye de ebe ma o my Ghana akonkan ai sa na beba enti se ye ma o my Ghana epe ye ho efa ye mu a nyansa kese ba ko woman so ne say ye pe nyina de ye hwe nyina no it will be satisfied. Na ya nipa yi no greed pese minkuminya among other things. We see yehu ye ho say ye separate from Ghana na ye pese ye tenemu no Ghana na ye pese Ghana na de bia ye ka ho asem no yehunu sɛ Ghana no wɔ baabi na yɛn nso yɛwɔ baabi. Enti yɛdwen sɛ deɛ yɛn a yɛpɛ no yɛ okay. Deɛ ɔman Ghana ɛpɛ no deɛ forget it. Ɛhɔ na yɛ na obi bɛsɛ yɛhia directions. Yɛhia kwankyerɛ na yɛbɛhunu sɛ daabi nti saa. Saa Ghana na woka ho asɛm no ɛno ara ne waa. Enti sɛ yɛma sɛdeɛ wokɔde biara kɔ asɔre a wobɔ no ɔse wopɛ nyɛ hɔ agya wopɛ nyɛ hɔ ɔman Ghana pɛ ne pɛ ɛnyɛ hɔ na ɔman Ghana pɛ nso yɛ hɔ a deɛ yɛhwehwɛ nyinaa yɛn nsa bɛka wode yɛntra hwɛ enti yɛaba yɛbɛyɛ yɛn ho aduro yɛbɛyɛ yɛn ho adwuma yɛbɛyɛ yɛn ho yɛbɛdo so yɛn ho papapapapapapa nneɛma a ɛmma yɛntumi surrender to this Ghana, the desire of Ghana. That is what brings us here. Now, yɛka ɔman Ghana ɛpɛ no busa ho nti woyɛ sure paa sɛ ɔman Ghana as an entity, right? Ɔbɛpɛ sɛ ne nsuo bɛsɛe sɛdeɛ ne nsuo asɛe. Do you think Ghana wants that? Busa ho wodwen sɛ ɔman Ghana ɛpɛ paa ne sɛ corruption bɛdu so no saa. Do you think that way? I know. Say, bibi wo mu ɛwo so sɛ dabi. Ghana is too wise, too huge, too amazing to want such a thing for herself. Do you think say ɔman Ghana ɛbɛpɛ sɛ ne mma bi ɛbɛkɔ hospital na ɔmo nya mpa nna so? Do you think so? Do you think say ɔman Ghana ne mma bi ɔbɛpɛ sɛ ne mma bi ɛbɛkɔ school na nsuo tɔ a ɛwɔ so ɔmo dwane kɔ fie? Wodwene sɛ ɔman Ghana bɛpɛ saa? Those are the desires of Ghana. See, yɛka sɛ yɛadwene in that context a ɛhɔ ne yɛbɛhunu sɛ daabi. Our personal desires are not in alignment with the desires of Ghana. Nti yaba hanom nia ɛyɛ adwuma kɛseɛ. Sometimes I don't know but ɛyɛ refree. We have been so much ignorant of ourselves to the extent to say we cannot even see ourselves as one body. We cannot see ourselves as one body. And not to say your dream pempens will be a lot of work needs to be done on ourselves. A lot of work. The sense of separation, instead of we using us as a way of celebrating our magnificence, the sense of separation is actually destroying us so much. The sense of separation is actually a magnificent opportunity of life for us to celebrate our magnificence, for us to be able to create more. That is what the sense of separation is all about. It is not a way of you seeing yourself as better than another person. Yes. It is not a way of you say, I am bossy. I am this. No. That is not what the sense of separation is all about. It is a way, I was ye used to na ye de bomodin say ye beti me akeka ye ho abom to go further. That's right. And then a sense of separation it here. Name no a sense of separation no abeye yeso ade. Sense of separation abeye yeso Santrofia noma. Santrofia noma. Say ye fanwa wo say ya famusuo ye gya no nso a ye gya ya sade anase ye gya asrade. Now look at it this way. Imagine this is how beautiful the sense of separation is. Imagine say ye nyina nam wiase nyina ye nyina ye pe nyina ye size ye pe ye tintin ye pe ye nim ye pe ye hwene ye pe ye bibia ye pe. Who difference? Would I just imagine that world? Imagine say we are seeing one profession. Imagine. Say doctor, a doctor. Cleaner say a doctor. Just imagine the world that we will be living in. A very boring dodo. And yet the Quran fe. And you back open ye bit. So the sense of separation, amazing. But abe yes wasem. Because of the sense of separation, we are able to do a lot. Yes, because there are that element of differences between us. We are able to observe those differences. And when we observe those differences, and non say I was say a man or yes wasem. But hey, if you say I was see that sense of separation, I bear yes wasem kesieba. Inti yen sha se any ankase ye ho adwuma. Ye ho adwuma na ye build new knowledge no. Na ye boa foforo nso na omo nso a build omo nso eho. Ena ye wukwada questions and answers. No na ba pa ho sima aduasa na chese aka me be se don hwere ba ko ne meter aduasa na masore akunya no so na madane bibia e de ama abranche sam safo a wa ma adwuma nura no so na ma ye pontem no madane bibia e de ama no na zampempen so we se otie ni se de na tena na celebrity akọ Dr. Ebenezer Amofa Boache me se ne papa yontiu na nketia enso atie ni ya America for United Kingdom, Ghana, Spain, wherever you find yourself. So otie ni ya papa smile one more time. Ejina Akwantufuo ya na mu ya denchi akese edema. Ya ba questions and answers. Ya sembusa ba ko mienu miensa. But before that no, ene de me se yebekwa akotie nwum. Yebekwa akotie nwum. Ti yetie nwum no si a na ye ba yema of twum akwaba nso oba ntem kakra. Of twum ekasa wi a makọ Sam eso na ono nso of twum one second enyum no ntwansa of twum ekasa wi a na meko eja say so me say eja say e wo bibi ka kire nti yebeko eja say so before we go on to eja hen nti before that no I'll say alignment enyum ne title yakasi o si bibi di alignment with life yeba to ankomodi ni so.
Yes, there is no self that stand apart from all. For every breath you take is borrowed from the wind of your creation. To be in alignment with yourself is to be in harmony with what makes your life possible. Selah, no man an island, no wave alone. We all the sea, we all the tone. From dust we rise, to dust we blend. No beginning, no real end. The tree and I, the sky, the ground. The same one life in all about. So when I say I'm true to me, it means I'm one with divinity. There is no self that's separate at all. We are one life, one spirit call to be alive. So man must learn the same design to serve the whole. That's the sign. The river flow, but it belongs to ocean deep, where all is one. So when you live in truth and peace, you let your harmony increase. There is no self that's separate at all. We all one life, one spirit called to be the light. Breathe your love, my friend, align with the source from which you bring. In the rhythm of life, stand tall for child within, connect with all. The breath you breathe, no, belong to you. It's your life, forever new. The foods you eat, the ground, the tree, all one life, all unity. To know yourself is to know creation. Oneness is the only foundation. There is no self that's separate at all. You are one life, one spirit called to be in line with yourself, my friend. Align with the source from which you blend. In the rhythm of life, stand tall for child within, connect with all. There is no I and them divide. One life flow, one love abide. To be in alignment with yourself is to be in tune with creation's song. For no self exists apart from all. We breathe together, we rise together. Life lived through life, and all is one in Jah.
You or say alignment with life. Alignment with life. I love you so much. In fact, I have to say, if you want conscious music to listen to, call her channel no YouTube. A friend Sacred Sounds. Konekuti. Now I'll be when you say yes. This one be Sacred Sounds indeed. Now a new way in the title or say alignment with life. Alignment with life. It is more or less and somewhat you can't hear be and on your tinina akeka boom. So and what do you correct. And she's open you one a becasa achiro a mount that awakening. Oh, konekuti. What say? Every cell in the body knows it serves the whole to make it grow. Oh, hush, what a punchline. So man must learn the same design to serve the whole. That's the sign. The river flow, but it belong. Jamaica for no tea on part one make can't me the pa. So 80 was say there is no self that is separate at all. We all one life, one spirit call. And you know him. Kono call here YouTube. Yeah, wait yin kakra. What's it? Young go for chums way. Near monko kakra. Over. So Tim and Kadia and ye Bamaswo.
Yeah, I've been kept here.
No, good afternoon, offer. Number called yet.
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent. Offer your boy, you see a check.
Normally be here, not coming crab, maybe Busa as a fine. The balls are a can't give a brandy or meeting.
I
mean, tea that.
Wanted that. Half an year launchy.
Oh, okay.
Now, who you say?
Oh,
And announce it.
No, me, you know.
Okay.
Very honest with you, and I have to be very honest. no, the line of singing, no, Nadia Tobacco. I'm not sure how I'm coming across to you, but I don't hate it, but I do not pay much attention to it.
One pay attention, say, kakra.
Sir, you see, I love my music when it penetrates me, my entire being, my mind, my body. It can relax me, it can make me tipsy, it can make me do things. This one did not make me do anything.
Now, what is some no can be an one typical.
Precisely, that's why I said I did not pay attention. It did not push me for me even to pay attention.
And you may find it move.
Good question. Meaning say a reggae, reggae, the Yanaka, to Jamaica. Obviously Bob Marley music. It's good for me. Jimmy Cliff. It started with Jimmy Cliff. Bob Marley culture. Gregory Isaacs. Gregory Isaacs. I think these four, I mean, their music I know very well. That's why I remember the names in there. They do push me far better than their bosses. Okay. It doesn't mean so they are new, but
I say, yeah, bon, come on, send I say, you know, just it's Sanyuma Ubo me on. What is in their music? It's me push you.
Well, it's first they resonate to me in terms of I can see myself in the same wavelength with them. Either I find them in the same wavelength or they find me in the same wavelength. And so either way, you know, that's fine with me. I think that's all what I can say.
And what is in the music? Is it the message, the sound? What exactly do you pay attention to?
Well, me, I know, because I said they find me on the same wavelength.
And then what is that? What is that wavelength? What is
the
it
message,
about?
the beat, the message? You know, look at. Let me start with Jimmy Cliff. He started in the late 60s, 70s. Most of his songs, you know, are protest songs. You know me with my political science background, you know, revolutionary, socialist oriented all my life. And some of his few like Vietnam. That time the Vietnam War was going. America was fighting with Vietnam for 25 years. He made a song, Vietnam, and Synthetic World, and Sitting in Limbo. These were all protests. In the late 60s were revolutionary liberation periods when all Black people globally were fighting for freedom, liberation. And this man, because as a political activist, my activism, Jimmy Cliff was the man there through his music. Yeah, he was making music. So I find myself in him. He found his music in me. Because of my interest in politics, especially in freedom and liberation, in African liberation, and all the songs he was coming out with protests, fighting against American imperialism and freedoms and all that. Then I can quickly move on into Bob Marley. Same. I love any, you know, songs of freedom and revolutionary and things. 1980 crap. Time was Zimbabwe independence. And Bob Marley flew all the way from Jamaica with his team band to go and play in Zimbabwe for while women are independent. So people like that, they really touch every part of my being, my mind, my soul, my bones. They find it's so deep. They are deep. But the opportunity, Mrs. Siana and Sana Mebeka say, they are in a different category. They are not in the category of Bob Marley music or Jimmy Cliff music. They don't fight. They are not revolutionary liberation. They said it's on a different level.
Okay. All right. Offer. Abotre. Now, Mr. Wu, say eba music Are you restricted to an animal mudin, especially when it comes to Riga? Are you restricted to Sankrofoya or mudin? So Monkwana out here, and I say you open yourself to try new kinds of music, new ones, consciously say utie and same way woman, so that you'll be able to pick something out of it.
Good question. I do not. I'm fluid. It depends on the mood I am in, depending on that situation, time. I'm not restricted in my love for music, specifically reggae music. No. This one I will portray is maybe another time be your certain mood. I'll flow with it, because now I'm telling London growing up, North London, near a club with your friend. It's a West Indian club. And what Growh, Bruce Growh, North London. One more bought a Jamaica for what's the term they describe? Say Lovers Rock. Is that what is our Lovers Rock? Yes. The old boy, I will put it in the category of a Lovers Rock music. Now, one more bought what was I but when will sit when is sitting well with the Lovers Rock, say you bought what was one. It will get you to dance. You get hold of a girl and then you dance, or so what you walk around, you'll be tapping your feet, and then whiskey miss you you'll be sipping. It will sink in. But say, I'm not in that club, nightclub environment. I'm just sitting in my kitchen and I went to my mood, the timing. Maybe another time. Oh, boss, I know another time. Maybe. I'll flow with it. Maybe at the time, and I'm not flowing with it because the timing is different. The same music where I will flow with it in a certain situation. If it's being played, mixing with in a club scene, in a nightclub scene. Sometimes I'll get up and dance to this same music.
Okay, all right. What can I say on the what moves us?
Situations.
It operates within so many dimensions, right?
Thank you.
Now, years ago, na obi wɔ hɔ nom a otie nnwom a beat no nko an bi obetie. As time progress, na bi a nipa no asesa n'adwene, na bi I'm listening to the lyrical content of the song as well. It is not just the words, the sound, the beat. Let's put it that way. Say words, no, so your sound, I'll be paying attention to all those things as well, because said say where you say a beat in Kwan now the year you might and you might walk Ghana. Amanfo bibiri edify adwene edisua de no nya de a emu bibiri wo ha unti, right?
I go with the flow depending on the mood I'm in, the situation. So I'm not restricted.
You're not restricted. Okay, all right. I'm happy. You are not restricted. Now another time I ever say abobi no. Yeah, no what tell us. Allow yourself to feel. And same day woman. If you utie in some na, you may even forget about say your Lovers Rock and I say beat now. You'll be listening to every single word in there, because knowing you as someone you would want the world to be a better place now. So if someone should say in the song, say there is no self that stand apart from all, I think you will love it. It's something that is noble for us to all work with. So say if we are to live in harmony with ourselves and with all of life, this world is going to be a better place. Is it true?
So say the world today, my answer will be the negative.
Question and say, if we are to live in harmony with ourselves, would the world be a better place?
Yes. If we were, the answer would be yes.
Yes. And if someone is campaigning for such a world, is it good?
The message, the advocacy, is good, but there are there's so much toxicity around us. And many people are not prepared to allow that activism to give it a chance even to exist. There are so many people who are prepared, they are hooked on evil things, hooked on the stupid things, the bad things, the good things. It does not exist in their vocabulary. Bad things. Ghana in the past, Ghana, say the last 33 years, politics in Ghana is so dirty. MPP this year rubbish. Before 30 years ago, we had in Kromata, we had a better politics. We had a better world. You could see people were prepared to do things to benefit the general good. Emma, you feel proud to be a Ghanaian. Yeah, me see me babu me the Ghana Airways claim. And so you say now last week, a week today, now me to play when I was crossing Sahara. Now me to Bruni play Bruni Neka. Then I think you said Bibini to me. Bibini so I complain be that me they are crossing the same Sahara desert.
Okay, over I would say because see, no let us, the point here is we need to channel our energies very well. That energy with which we will use to complain, we can use that energy to help transform ourselves. That is the most important thing, right? And we shouldn't go in that tangent all over again. Now, I'll read a line in here for you. Now, what me said here, or say, every cell in the body, so your body is made of cells. So names are over. Or say every cell in the body knows it serves the whole to make it grow. What you say, cell
no, a boy, your body will be our cells in a part of the whole, and my human being. Every part of our body be made of cells. So, and Nina, we back free when you one part to be a problem. You see, sir, it's affecting the other parts. And Yana, your free baby, I'm afraid be a cancer part of the body, I cancerous. The part of the cell is growing abnormally. One here, so it is best say, and cells, if we can, no, Yashama and grow normally. Say abnormality be because every part of the body, a cells, is part of the whole. We are part in the free one. One can not who say cancer to me or by the breast and yan fighting in terms of breast and can kill that whole body of a woman. Men so prostate cancer, it can show an asinian well. It can kill the whole.
That's right.
So the part of the whole now the part is as good as the whole. Intertwined.
Okay.
And yet separated. Okay. So one cancer because you have one cell stomach. No one here stomach cancer that will take you to your grave.
Okay.
Because you're part of the whole. Until you cannot separate the part from the whole. You're intertwined.
Okay. All right. And offer. When you manage your concept, no. Okay. Now if I'm calling my Ghana. All right. Let's transfer this knowledge to my Ghana. How can we apply this knowledge in our Ghanaian settings?
Okay, good. Maybe they will say a very, very simple prayer. So, Penifone baby, I say, Kabako, friend Saint Francis of Assisi. What I say, where there is a will, there is a way. If I talk, I mean, I can be. Where and when there is a will, the willingness, there's a way. Problems are facing Ghana, Diana. And your problem, yes, we see it, we feel it, we live it. But the willingness, and you're ready. So you leader be where you're willing to tackle all the problems. Now, for example, it can be defeated within a week. That's the willingness to do it. Maybe say we use the knowledge or the wisdom behind that line every cell in the body knows it serves the whole to make it grow.
Enti sa wisdom no fa koye ma Ghana mu na fa ka asem ye fa ka bibi kire.
Okay, and na me kan say me tiase no maka no say enka ye nyina me woni obia no ye Ghana for no. If and when there is a problem, you bet me the aboa. Say willingness no ho, you bet me the aboa ama Ghana no. Aye and I say be boa am na say. We are all part of the whole. So enti say you feel say at any time in our life, you know, Ghana minor if it's difficult to be we can, if we are willing, you bet me I do ijano ama ye hu ahihie no every home. If the willingness is there, we are willing to do that.
Okay.
And you will be the big trouble until I am. Okay.
And
then it depends on the willingness to do that. That's leadership.
Okay. All right. And every part of the whole should work for the whole to grow. Yes, sir.
To grow, yeah.
Okay.
You know, because say, for example, my dear can say higher and you will be now. Kaisema the free land be yama you and now Trump yenya give it to me free home. Now willingness no na yempe and will be greediness in Tina. It was the Biani a camp was in case he a jackass and quiet. Because I can in 30 years ago, there was no Galamsey. When I was growing up, Kwame Nkrumah time no one. Me and you say you be clean. And the last 30 years, 25 years, a buyer. I bet me a stop. Say, within 1 week, I say stop. I bet me. Part of the whole year, between I am a whole, all the water bodies are clear and clean, are drinkable. Yes, it's so simple and easy. Willingness is the challenge.
You offer. Thank you very much. With the prep so but I'm so happy. We've all picked something out of Komodia Yedika Cray, right? We'll be able to work with it, right? Yo, where the memo watch me. Oh, now you could see just say so kakra, right?
Okay.
After that, no. If I don't come back to you, Krana, Sam, Oba say will come. Why? You
thank you, sir.
Petron, so what me can any Mamas woo.
I didn't get the meaning.
Na Petron go there.
Nice
one. And then they will feel your own.
Oh, no fear.
Okay.
No fear for some time.
Also, what will fear to say?
No fear for some time.
For some time. Oh, okay. Means I say, what fear bone or Cassana and muffled kakra.
Muffled.
I say, minim semen am tennis hour masumwa. Oh, Sam, what I just say, because I am say phone no, and I say device no. I say,
okay, hold on for a second.
I say, emunya crash, emunya crash.
If they ought to make a
now, what they AI translator national so.
I'm sorry.
I always say, or translate your cast, I don't know, cast every one.
Oh, not really, sir. I don't know. My share Bluetooth now, Manaka. I come because we call Ghana. It will fear and a massive beside it. Never and say, ah, I had a ukuna so any yan. That's a year now myself. Now myself,
and Tissa, so say a Juma Woody, no, all the time, no. You are on the road. And see, I show us the things that we used to it, the things that we do over and over again, it becomes our second natures. And see, we say you cry, what damn pemu cry now with a Bluetooth no show so. A very young cast was so when we try.
And the other winning. If you are a young one out, that's so. Only of people friend that's so. We also have a person with your program in order not to disturb another person. So, unya za device na eno so boa ma.
Eno so boa, pa,
agro no ko.
eboa. Yo, Petron, ene yaba edi ene yaba. Yenko enim. So,
Sa.
eh.
Yeah.
Eja, na me tete mo fa kakra. Right.
Yeah, na wo fa na wo titi no yi. Akwa say opese you want to sell ice snow to somebody from a Greenland. Yeah, that's exactly what you were trying to do. Because
Ode kawasem to aso.
because a bano your dispensations, times and seasons. In this in your way say their words the same words net and say koye another R&B form kakra. Well, a koye R&B form coming from baby I'm off a free no. Kebia ebeka no manati ni ye. Me say you wa wo teche ma mante word ba kokra wo. Because said them off e kan no enkiki me. Na wonim ye free bibi authenticity in music in everything. Oh, even say a reggae one more now there were so many groups and no more outside Jamaica. Jamaica for na kwa don't even recognize them. So se ba na nnwom a wohwe na nampedunum nnwom na no mo bɔ no na ɛwɔ vinyl so no a wobɔ kora ɛso yɛ twetwetwe no so oba ɛyɛ wo de chen dia o remix ye no that is authenticity. Nti hu ni po bɔ omudin Jimmy Cliff, Bob Marley, even Bob Marley after say ye shoot no Jamaica or better England or better UK so ni dwuma bɔ ni na ɛyɛ a well exposed in the outside world in Jamaica. Most of the Jamaicans don't even know. Because there were so many groups. There were this Maxi Priest. There were a whole bunch of groups. So, I know more UK. Balance authenticity no yana yeah kakra. We broni say you UB44. Omo bo reggae now ubi adnehwe na broni kwakwa we gina mu a. Do e de na so it say you are missing some ingredients. Oh na me tell. Oh na me offer you free ba. That we cannot begrudge him.
Oh, of course.
Times and seasons.
Times and seasons. So
yeah, no say no, yeah, bridge the old and the new. Into we don't struggle to adapt. They come to a time I am so yeah bring the between. Sir, the aya shata walo no mbo no mani ade. The musicians be Ghana, I don't even know their names. So because almost the kind of music I'm hearing, it doesn't even click me. So I don't even struggle. I just say be on the beat, you know. I can imagine a cry be no my here no my especially the gospel musicians. Some of them we hear cry. Oh, I said the way they are pimping one can for her. Because he had tasted the authentic reggae music, the authentic gospel music, the authentic halal music. Into so this the abebe yes Afrobeat no many ade na. Say bibi an klekewa. They say family any you be say so soon. 10 years abante we were vibes. San klekewa, you wouldn't even go around looking for it. That's only a disease who are based on Maba or Mrantiano. The whole Pakura won't found. Oh, this for another day.
Okay, it is for another day indeed, Mom. Because when it comes to music, a lot of things come together, and
Exactly.
there is just this subtle sound to be in the song, and then it be a ne kick no the density all other things can wait. So on the density yes, so many things, and you born where the past, so we back at you say, my friend, this music so on the density and be what they look out for when it comes to music, right? But growing up, no, it has gotten to that point in time. I think say the words, because I've always said the consciousness of the songwriter or the composer, no, and then put into the lyrics, no. And that forms a bigger part of the music to me. And if I am listening to music now, I intend to listen to the words very well, know what the person is trying to implant in me. I know how to handle it. And in as much as possible, no. If I am listening to a song, I try to just give some attention to the lyrics. Very, very important. So, and then say, bibi ne woman say me pa na ma debe na ma fa. Say me penso na ma hu how to handle it. Speaking of that, no. And yes, and you wɔ hɔnom a you can say yɛwɔ genre bi wɔ hɔnom a obi wɔ hɔnom a ɔmpɛ koraa, but yeah, one time, I was okay. Let me listen to some of the things in there to see if it's going to be beneficial. On tell us until when we say when nyansa ba akubi edebe. Yes, when we get used to certain things over a long period of time, it's so used to it, we don't open ourselves for new stuff. Now, what we just suppose to we have been used to NPP and DC. And no, and to some people, no, and one in him. That is all that we know. Yeah. We don't leave any room to try new stuff. And one thing that I've also come to know was until you try something new, you never know what you are missing. Petro, it is another nkomo for another day. Into your why? Now, they love to enjoy their R&Bs, R&Bs, me boy.
Rhythm and blues.
R&Bs. they should continue to do that. And the very ones who wants to explore too, they can continue to
dancer.
Yes, they should continue to explore as well. Yo, Petron. Anyway, yanko anymore. Na enra asem kitu abisi. So na mpese me jo adwenche kitu abi. Em say adesua yenu abaako Alex. So
okay.
Ana oka say even say ne sofo kura kan say meet etia no wa so de dem say oye general statement bi say and obi a odi NDC achi bia kafra o onim nyansa dan pa sofo no obenu no ho so okoye sofo, right? Would be massive pa. Na he was making, such statement to say a man for eba can be among other things editia people who may have this particular way of thinking or follow a particular political party. Sankrofon no won't mean nice and chess Sankrofon because o man nice. Some of the density. Na okasana see asem we be ya no say. Anyway, yes is me ema adwen. Yes na e kan no Patron. Sumi. Nti eja me kodwendwen ho kakra na me hu say ase be ma bene wa akra ono kra oye driver. Na Patron so driver. Nti yen hwa de. Ye twi kai eto da utimi say obi timi bo careless pa Patron. Say no kre. Na say man for
papa.
Nanja obi timi bo careless pa utimi say ahwe ni ase onye break na bi e sharp ahwe anka onia. Asemaba. Ana say obo careless no na bi wo mobile phone so na onye lack concentration e wo driving na e dey asem kese pa ebeba. Nanya bia Petro, so bo careless also ya fast as obi timi abon careless ni bi ansa na nipa na free system ni mu ana say.
Yeah, I thought that your instincts, your instinct also kicks in. Say, we are also go by retaliate. We be a trianaka. And so over na I dream for provisions and so I catch you say, hey, for all you know, the big cry or no our drive on a sans or qualabi and a year cry team. I don't know yet. Some funny innocent about whoever was driving. You know, a moderation. To the bisua, They were my road rage in the band. Be or crying yet I deport no a see no. Because I boil it up for now we much less in fact. Say especially remember you deny or sex. Ede manokotria. Ah, na when ya no yi papa bia it me di utim dem the whole day. Nti no ade anya bufu kura to me wa bufu. So, nti no nimdefo so akyerɛ sɛ so bi de obi ɛda sɛ asu na de ɛkyɛ pɛpɛ ɔpɛ kyerɛ sɛ wa prapra ne fie wira na ɔpɛ so ɔde begu wo kwam. The best way is to avoid those trash. Nti etaba. Ebi kura to me ba mo bi yitu no ashutu no yonko. Na yɛn no yakɔyɛ professional drivers ya afidie kura yɛ no ɛte sɛ bomb no nti no ɔmo sɛ yɛtu saa na mo na mbra yɛn a ɔmo twe aso mpre bɛyɛ nan ne mbro ya wotumi yɛ bibi na sɛ bikura me car ketwa kura na me yɛ bibi na police ne stop no ɔgye me line so hu sɛ me kuta CDL a ɔbɛka ah na commercial driver na wodi nsɛmfo sa koso nim sɛ ɛkwan a wofa mu ansa na wonya saa CDL no ɛyɛ so serious sɛ wobɛyɛ saa deɛ na woyɛ no so do ukura wo car ketwa na wode akɔ so infractions yɛbɛ charge wo to say obi a ukura CDL ukura big truck. That is the issue here. Ebi mu fa mu yɛ deɛ nanso wɛn na me nua bene wa e ma fa se bene wa no it's a case times and seasons oh na me che no nti no ebi asa abre na ɔwɔ saa tirimpo no ebi a nneɛma kɔ n'anim kakra ɔbɛtumi ɔbɛsesa na adwene emu bi ne radical pa che say so with time no we change we realize say omo di ban no they taking us for granted. Kofa Kofi no wo kasa nyina u say no dey bo party mienu ewo Ghana omo aye cartel over Somali for over 20 years ni mindi Ghana 2 months krapai nti ekwan ben na me say me contribute to the negative of Ghana's growth. Menye money laundering. Me kura me adwuma wa hanma almost 40% of my income goes back there to help them. Ya kwamben me kwa macha bi abe the longest I may stay here 1 month do me ma make baby. Macha 3 weeks. 1 month, 2 weeks, 1 week. No say aba for almost 20 years now. Nti yana ye wo ha ya ye wo afidie nso de yen to galam say we be given to God we don't contribute anything negatively to Mother Ghana. It is all at home. Oh, almost na ese ade no. Nti no yana ye gina empumana no ye koye more Catholic than the Pope. Yana ha dwen. Na no ye kamia ye say ye mu binum ye more Catholic than the Pope. Oh. Nti no makonta onhwe bibi ye na even America se bia wote ya me fo we ntwem na mentu mesebo abasmali
Yeti
you see
o.
am no ka say yeah the voices of reasoning have started speaking andra na ye blue wave abak to kakra ye to no ha no democrats for sani munyina the voices of reasoning so na me che no inti bebia woti bebia humanity will thrive. Okay, one time me I'm say be na wotwe mienu ana miensa ne de. E kan say me where is Mussolini? Okọ where's Hitler? Okọ omo na obekọ but okọ ne say. Okọ say we ye papa ma humanity ana we ye bone. So humanity will thrive. Though once that's why they may cause havoc, but humanity will thrive. Basmali. When I'm in the business, I'm not baby. In the work, I say, "Won't you come down?" So, to me, the business, why?
Yo, Miss Medasi, pa, Miss Medasi. Yo, any me uncle Eja Henusway. Eja Henusun kakakra. Ansana Sam. Aba. Endi Eja Henu. Otimenka. Bamasu.
Betul.
Uh-huh.
Agree gets you.
Eja Henu. Also, what to say?
Because I'm a kebewa. Me copy me wasem. Show me see oh na me swani na me use brush ano thing. Enti etwa me senase na echire na me see eyi no friend is moles no baako ebuye. Nebuye no esense ho no mo ana me se me de ko hu dentist eni eyi free ho na ba fe me gya dentist asem die. Afei die me hu ne se me se na esu abuo no sa afefe ba. Nti mia me na ne bi a oye surgeon na me friend no ka chen se na mo science amu kire ye ni mo je se sa permanent teeth no de enya se ye no ano no any chance bi. But here we are. Me there grow. As I try a Jensif gum no level. Eba. Now last week me se ba kon echo pie me se ba kon e wase hon mo. Emu mienu ta na ba ko to hon mo na ba ko sense ho. Say alignment no achia. Enti me ye me hu bibi enye so I was forced to see a dentist. Na me go hu dentist. No, so just me do to renewal because Akwantufuo hormone. Na in case it will be a me fro na waba na ma show. Enwa na me call ya me se no a e defy science no. Enwa na me tie mani wakotu efiri ho. Enti me hu ni nra na me hu de me no tu eyi no asa me nye ne den. Okay, me nkoda so e bi a wo kina nyansa beba. Enti ena mi free market na me call ni cabinet ona mka jensante ade na wokotu esia problem ni mu ani me de na system to se wenyu ani me de mi hu ye minim se no na problem mu nti metu nam se me do be kokot nti offers money me ni ahotom
Oh, what's in how?
Oh, since the pains in the free hole, but the point is said, what could tuma affect me jaw no? Enye enunti na me di problem no ko ye no. Want to me an Kenyans asembia chire me no person or chase or professional no. Enunti na me no be court. But you know,
I see. Eti, what in the court now? What could prove with you?
I'm because you know for damages because inconvenience our create ama me no too much. Since me see baako no a problem mu no e ho se me sa akotuo but me see me ntu kopim ra me di case no beko na ehu se onu mom as a professional no no fault.
I see. Na eja se bibi ba sa eya na ohwe say if there's been we will say case be similar case be in the past. Will be ede koye and how esiku wie wa check is ahwe.
Also who say nipa fita kromu no before ye justice there problematic because say ye be fair justice for bibini no problematic. Nunti na was me kata so. And wherever it will take me, I'll go there. Say the beya obe compensate me in a way because inconvenience will cause me too much. Me seeing what to your man I called Drew John also or too rude, a friendly route. I could Drew John. ama tokuro da jaw no anytime bia say microbe anaasɛ yi bi a ɔpɛ no ho asɛm ebetumi afa hɔ no akɔwura me system mu nti ɛnya de a me taking it lightly nti bɛkyɛ so you're professional also who say you no nko a professional.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ofa, we wish you the best. The best. Why?
Thank you.
We wish you the best. I know, sir. Perhaps if the what 12 through Hodom they can replace that, you would have wanted that. But if it's not possible, the outcome of legal proceedings. So
oh, me hear that could be a something intelligent to be actually. No one say she's done the right thing. And when they push me, say, I will say, your chair say, yes, we a geological dentist. That is a winning baby.
And see, whichever way it goes, I hope say it will become something. A bayans and a ho, Ediamu will be say, hey, my brother, you don't play with people's especially teeth just like that. Not necessarily you are just going for possibly some financial reward to be was same way minimum for other people not to take things for granted. Until offer all the best. Why? All the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now offer you I'm on the over.
Let me tell a jahe no someone to know na Mr. Maker. One very powerful question say what situational woman there are some precedents to be reference to similar there will be some case in a court and winning no year so there one day justice for a black person a problematic. Can it advise that Mr. Cabinet Resources and say for Kwame, Miss Rowe, she not supreme white means whether Miss Rowe and the correct so about they said we won't fear a drone any years or dear. I seem be one car, who trust what and year, who trust now be travel Ghana, I'm saying car, I should be benefit P or mouth. So car, we see one more go to the wrong one, say, so what trust what pack you never better than that. Me did pass I can't identify only catch casa or no, maybe away now. Well, I put you meaning, say, bit here, and I'm going to yak people. Trust on the brow. They in fear with you. We are 70 plus. Where make kind medical journal be. The scientists and lecturers say the gap between age 70 and 79 is the most critical for any human being. If you can that window, no, which means cross that threshold, no, your body will reset to as if you are 50 or 60. Until you are still within that window, no, when you're heading a crowd 1 really, never quite be because Mr. So we be here now, showing you women enough, who trust in our pack you now, but the benefit a real boss in vitamin D, a boy more than crowd, a warrior, who Timonias are to see. I can feel the pain. A woman there's so wintry condition and all the try to say with the dear and the one so kakra will come out here no uta walk of a French you pan with the beer tiama if you say immune system now a form of more so just a member protect you all media so be here or packing out by if you say you why I am for you why and challenge.
All right, offer I sure say with you. As to solve a far or futuna and as it is entirely up to him. You any other thing that you want to share with us beyond or help?
In fact, my absent for about a couple of days now. Problems about. But between who say institutions wɔ hɔ nom especially Nkrumah nom a kyerɛ sɛ ɛm sɛ wɔn nyansa no yɛ limited enti sisi force me ma contract bi a me ne yi bi sinsan sisi me ye review a me sa akotwitwa mu nti in fact ebi ne odi ofa twumu ka no se fie na wo se ekɔ because sisi mom de eneme nkɔ yi kura na driving ho asɛm a na wo ka no me my drive enye me passion as a driver but my drive just to feed my family na driving no sɛ daa wo ka sɛ wo hwehwɛ right of way a wanya unuru fie so but the best driver omo kyerɛ obi a obi free fie akɔdwuma mu no asa be fie enti eneme pii wɔ hɔ no a ebe happy enti the nipa pɛm ni sɛ let it go na fa o car ɛna o body pre-free wholesome ɛno na no ayɛ driver deɛ keka ho no deɛ ɛnka ho na owura benewa ohun sɛ woyɛ fanatic ohun sɛ o problem o because nipa deɛ nka nipa pɛm ni sɛ wo papa koraa na ɛbɛyɛ bɔne a na sɛ wo ba bi na ayɛ bɔne a bɔne no na wo sɛ expose no so sɛ owura ayi enye mama his saa man say ni nim sɛ ɔba bɛ restore ye environment no but me hu advancement bi a wayɛ na wo de wo se NDC o sɛ mahamo wɔn yɛ beyond criticism a ya me busa mo say na school ya me call ye ni adesua me kosua ye no the same thing na ye de ma sa fanatics ya na obi a wo say wo ba be yi wo man ni yi obi nim reason ti a obi a wa serve for so long e wo Ghana administration no decide so when him say bia nisika na short to so pe place bia manimu se den yo na wo de what am nyanse nyine di neki na so be Ghana ya abenekai agro na hyase no na bekire na obai na nka even kra wo copy Ibrahim a na nka ebehu say yes owura no oba bebode wo man be we de hu changes bia eneme to me de eneme ko bad na see ya just ni say ka Ibrahim ne NDC ho asem I mean anyway time changes people nti minim say de yi kai e be dru time na so wo fo o ye matured eventually obehu say in fact say no ye Saul nti it takes time for Saul to become Paul it is here nti na enyum no de no kure ni Jamaica for omo patoa no de me wo Jamaica friend bi nti so omo yiri gu me so a na ja matoa man so on translate mami be set me pa meti omo kasa ase de ene me di agro but omo message me de to me de me feel say omo ye Africans che ye ni go Africa because they've lived with the white people omo who white people omo weakness omo bad side nti omo no compared to yene wo Ghana omo de ye Ghana for ne West Africa no the British and the white people they didn't come to colonize omo de omo ba be control your administration ni resources but omo de they've lived with them so nti omo mum no omo tumi atena ho no amente African culture no I respect them so much so but omo kasa no de ya here translators nti I mean fan si ya ne mafo sumre mu biwa
thank you very much
pachu mi dasi machonka de pe bisue
what nka say Okay, oh, I know they say wow, you know. Maybe after careful consideration, you may go his line or not.
At the right time.
At the right time, yeah. But who's a board chairman? So I'm an assassin. Let me go to board chairman quickly and sign my call. And say me skip some. One to hold the TBR one a hand into a baby afterwards. Eti board chairman, so ultimate can Bamaso.
Adwene kɛseɛ.
Yo, board
Na
chairman.
mo te sɛ.
Nyamiado. If you ever call, so also who you
Me ho tempo paa.
good one there.
And so me tell mo nka check kakra. But as usual, ya na ye na tie playbacks. Nti nsɛm bi wɔ hɔ no mu a na yɛ dia yakɔda so adwene na yehu deɛ na bi mo pa kyerɛ. Yɛsɛ Donald Trump ɔkasa wie a na ne spokesman aba abɛkyerɛkyerɛ deɛ ɔka yɛ no ma obiara nte deɛ ɔka no ase. Nti ma memfa akwanya so na menkyia edikanfoɔ nyinaa titiri mewɔ fa kodwotwom ɛne mewɔ fa agya ahienu na agya ahienu no asɛm no na maa me baa afidie so gidigidi saa no. France hɔ no wontumi mfiri kurom whilst you're on pension. Sɛnea ɔmo ahyehyɛ ɔmo mmara no ɛnte sɛ kurom ha no deɛ a wɔfa wo no yɛde sika gu accounts mu a wɔba na wɔaba abɛbɔ de gu ataaso asan de kɔ Ghana no ɛnte saa kora nti sɛ agya ahenu nka otumi kyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ nti a ama no France hɔ no ato ne dabre a waka hɔ no yɛanhwɛ yie a yɛwɔ fa no ɔntumi nsan n'akyi mba Ghana because ɔmo pension system no nte sɛ ekurom ha no deɛ even sɛ wokɔ baabi a sɛ wokɔ kra na yɛtwerɛ wɔ ɔmo nwoma no mu sɛ wonni hɔ no mu ɛna sky de bɛma wo no nte sɛnea wote kurom hɔ no mu deɛ de bɛma wo nti ɔmo pension scheme no deɛ ɛyɛ totally different sɛ ɛnyɛ no kora a agya ahɛ no wobɛtumi aba na waba abɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu na yɛhu reason why a waka kurom hɔ no mu but be that as it may no yɛ kurom Ghana ɛɛdɛ paa nti sɛ wonya akwanya akɔ na kɔdwodwo because nipa bibini yɛwo to ewiem yɛnwo anto awɔ yi mu nti sɛ waba abɛsom bi a ɛfii sɛ wɔfa ɛno ano no wahwɛ wo mmawie wayɛ adwuma wɔ ha no wakɔ pension kɔ Ghana na yɛnsom wɔ hɔ no yɛnyɛ wɔfa meyɛhwɛ sɛ baa na akoraa no wodi abusua panyin a ɛnkɛnse no nti ɛkwan bɛ mu no mɛsrɛ wɔ sɛ wobɛyɛ no wawa na wakɔ fie na wakɔ akɔboa wɔn wo organic farming a wokan wogyina radio so ato ayaa ma yɛn nyinaa yɛate bi nso womfa dadeɛ mbɔ fam ma obi hu sɛ woyɛ organic farming sisi a no nkwara na aba wɔ Ghana na yɛsɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛtumi yɛkanya wɔn na nsɛm a yɛbɛ radio so a yɛka wɔ ha no gidigidi no yɛmfa bi ngu fam me ba ha no a meka bi metu anamɔ makɔkɔ bie guest house JLK guest house ɛwɔ Koforidua a mefa nkwara wɔ hɔ no even though mu wia me nso still a no megyinam menim sɛ ɛnyɛ dan a yɛbɛnya ni papa wɔ mu na wahwɛ dwumadie no so na akɔ so na ɔmo nsa akɔ ɔmo ano sometimes stories na yɛ tete na ɛyɛ a na ɛyɛ ayɔhɔ bi mu sɛ media mede me sika bɛgu mbɔtɔm because nkwalaa no so banyɛ yes ɔmo so banyɛ nanso no wohwɛ wodi kwanse na ho abufuro a wobiri wokuro wobɛbiri wokuro ɛnyɛ ɔmo nyinaa na ɔmo nyɛ ebi wɔ mu a ɔmo yɛ bebree no na ɛnyɛ nanso ɛbɛyɛ ne dɛn sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛpo na yɛma no yɛgye de gyina hɔ no mu sɛ obi yɛ party wei anaasɛ ɔyɛ party bi na ɔba na adwuma no a ɔyɛ no nyɛ no kwan so na ɔyɛ a yɛn nyinaa sɛ yɛ ano bɛn mu na yɛka na yɛhu sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛnyɛ sɛ wodɔm party no nti deɛ bia nyɛ koraa no na wodi akyire na ayɛ sɛ wonni adwen deɛ obia dodoɔ no ka sɛ adeɛ no ɛnyɛ no Embra MPP wo party ewa aban so ayekasa ade ne ye no na bebre bebegina fidie so omo to ayampia na edidi atem ebi mu frey names and omo na ye twa omo form ye de omo kokoti o enso mo begye efidie so eto ayampia wo fidie so ye kan mo ntie ye ohun eye ye akasa ane ye ho yankasa ene ye ho say ba fine ofi say oye efom nso no nim say ne to na o say no enti yenhwe na ye nyina yensesa ya dwen hwe abrofo United States ya omo ede omo abo achichiri bibidi abetu ye trimu a ye nyina ye ntumi insane entity ho they've got something called national interest. Into Ghana, your national interest, this is what I want some people to ask in the parliament. Ghana, your national interest, you're saying. Say, if you move so move so mudi assassina, yana nan muja to oh my yan ye best say no. Ne issue aqua ye problem ama no more macro issue. No one. Why? I didn't think to me yen who said a national interest, and therefore we should all fight against it. To see yes a Trump say or call Nigeria or Kwako or Honmo. Winning reason why a person or call Honmo because there's a young man called Ibrahim Traore. Or no or this in the so dear a year national interest menu crew pen obey. They are trying to use the back door. Yen na yen a more playbook. But we are forgetting to understand. Maybe one I mean Tiasia. Sabi nyame oboy say embedding. Abrofo playbook ye nyina ye nim ye na nan mo de biti won yanso yaba mo amudi enim ye de biti mo yanso yaba ye nyina ye nim so they have the same playbook and we are allowing them to use the playbook to outwit us. Why? Make you want me to say papa
Metie o.
oh no ye bi o hanu afama because my dream want me to say then yankopon no boy say look at religion. Who can't Bible no do baby out to say adi ya sheda na obi atra on ma nwia na odi abeto hon and that wo hon ma also for a 4x4 now wo church member wo nam form why ask yourself wo yare a yem bon pai ma also for yare a na edi na ba brichire ye mesa na yade come on we need to grow out of all this nonsense.
Yo, na Mr. Wo say wo hwɛ ayi Donald strategy na wo so pɛ so ɔyɛ de ade. Ofa back door no
Now,
ɔkɔ hin.
offer back door.
E de akɔ hin Burkina.
Aye.
Sa.
Oh yeah. Now who trend no. Or Kosovo Hormona is closer to Niger. Yeah. Into Omefa Niger, Ome capture Niger, no ma capture a Nini na no ye adia France phone to me ye. Ain't no more call Omunia Horn so on board no more yes. This people sample form they hunt together. This is what Africans are not doing. We have to hunt together. Africans must hunt together. This is a common playbook. Kwame Nkrumah you two no winning countries are involved. America, Britain, and France. 3 of them. And omukabo mutu omu share yenkwasi phobia ye di bi kradi atoto airport so. You two Kwame Nkrumah. And then the nyina ye brain.
Yo, but chairman. You better was it na one new year there, America for no ba. I hope say they will be able to support you with a new year. Why? Enti yɛmfa nto no na questions and answers. Obuso asɛm. Enti emre sim no, yɛma America for no bi aba. I think say yɛnkɔ ɔkɔmfo safo no before wa hene champon. Wa hene ohefa. Wa hene kra no. Okay. Ɛne ɔkɔmfo safo. Yɛnkɔ ɔkɔmfo so. Na ɔkɔmfo wi a metonka pa. Why? Bama so. Na yakɔ wa hene so. Na bɔkɔ deɛ.
Enye kura mpanisi.
Yo, ɛne ma ne so kakra na mean sɛ wo hit kakra wɔ mu nti ya na
nya kwa pani bi to say wo ba say wo say machine wo start here, it takes time na wo ko nya na wo
wo de ne diesel ɔho.
That's right, a diesel.
Okay.
It takes time to warm up,
See, cry, yeah, call electric into yeah, no fire. What I say?
Electric, a sham so abako.
So,
Abako, internal combustion, and the best. Electric, just it's abako 1945, 50, 30 something, an electric vehicles, but and to me, also, boy.
I see.
Papa,
Koso,
and Yama, na of a chum, catch as I offer to Mama, my ear a little bit my ear a little bit confused about his stance on Ghana. And then me busa of a chum say na Ghana na tembia ye can't want some say yen see ya the now no advices in as one corner. In what ways me mentiasi I want me kakra because of a chum who say one fan of Ghana, the way things are going, just like me. Iti denti na obi a wanyini a wote abrochira a wonya na medical yi onko Ghana onkoye den ehona conflict yi kakra o mam ewu say of chumpa bit my advice obi so onto nkotra Ghana, look, listening to him every day about his position, saying was thinking about Ghana. Yeah, when your chance I wait my baba explain actually. And Papa, what is saying, your party MDC, and we have come to rested Ghana, whether they like it or not. But sometimes in name because that sycophantics and we need to talk, we need to criticize it and talk about it. What I'm saying is Galamsey Sambia Akoso sa Stephen of Nesauto. I think it's a disgrace to the government. It may not me wish say I want to see the guy, the MP say be someone to court. Now the president they should do something about it to let Ghanaians know say we are not for that. Now somebody like Collins that man, I think say motive be one in I think say also say behind any starting no kasa because I don't know Akotia election or make key comment be na it wasn't pleasant cry. I didn't know Collins doubt that maybe any crank as I break saglem issue no crown or the jail. Sort as here, intimesre say abino. Say you see be reset Ghana right now no MPP for no person on this scandals be person ya no munya scandals wa Mahama administration, but it's not happening. It yes so no e be touch this e be bo chidom say obi biara o person obegu aban animu ase no nipa kro no ye man chance say the menu be kan na ye mu bi wo ha Ghana no ye kono kakra bi eso so no because ye pe o man asemti no e pese ye be kan se ne be ya o man no be nya ntuma paa de efra nti ya ban ye bibi na nya yeso itimi be kan say aban this time no de ekoso ni ye. Other than that the country is working. I don't know if I advise you be so on Ghana because of course I num kania. So what I say be bia this a caneno. Until say and then of a chum cry advising me I say on Ghana because when you so light. So what I say never do ye babu me can creno. Na yama o man on ton because yanya sebi nipa o minimum amane o mahama bu o man na Ghana dia. Yes, we should criticize him, but let me say would you buy or may if send him your papa the government of today is doing a lot unless say one person will be Papa Smiley best have the another request to be up to you since I work for so no I'm a koye putting komobu Ghana embassy in New York. Now service was excellent. I cannot complain about it. Na maybe consulate I wasn't happy. The environment the should do nipa now shake carpet be a safe hall. It's just like a living room size. Now could you be a sisi hopa now ubusa say now a point of a year cook room na say this is your first entry Oh, say Obroni say your first impression is your last impression. Till Baba give visa ha. Na ukura to say how would you feel about the entire country now? In fact, I wasn't happy. Papa Smiley. I wasn't happy. Say, Adia, it will cost only $20,000 to $30,000 to renovate the place. Nice. I'm not even sampa. We draw pictures. You don't see say president in Growh pictures. It shows say you are going to Ghana. Papa Smiley. I was surprised. And I'm a call her 20 years in the same carpet now. And one that's to say,
Okona carpet na ifiana.
Are you fee? And a communion so a fee. Obipa, or make a gem, send me as my make and Obipa on call a channel conquer. Somebody will be a New York, be a 47 between Madison and Fifth Avenue. Stop or being called no Growh, no one says as some make and send me boa, omra, no man name me, no shame woman. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. But the service, the people there are very, very nice and everything is on track. And I can't complain. But the room and the point at Growh Koswono, the room, may Ghanaians no crowd here, give a fan, I say, I didn't cry if you buy me. But I hope I give you a back room, I could grab a bit netisa, who restroom. As the whole building, I Ghana dear. And it's the building is at one of the most expensive real estate area I walk what saying in Manhattan. I didn't think I said better. The I am based in a consulate in one of the most expensive areas ever downtown. It say Yan Omnipacron a champion to right place. Arches and Kenya you cry. And then a bunu crown so Susao. It's just like a regular living room place, a bit more faber 30 people or 20 something people. And I didn't want to be more comfort from a contractor about Papa Smile Ukurawa. You know, say you know about $20,000-$30,000 renovation Ben will feel a one on Yasam Katua. But you want come. No, Mamma, a white and tan say. It must say, Uma, a mini pebble, they should. Maybe I'm talking to people who Pianfan and well, you know, just go there and see.
Okay.
But
all right.
Service wise, okay. It's not Medima no spin on may catch the gun and be say, Omodi Omonia or Mamma come and told me. Or mine, to see ya or more a money or Modia, ye pin or mine. It is a Kufa Dune Saba or Mia, some day, Omodia, they have gone, Omodia history. They say, Boo mine to Omuba. I am Mumaka inflation, power crisis. And near ma CD dollar no near ma air cost for the price of goods and services. Mumia but Obana but Tukumwa and Agana na Obama you were the same president we say Obama when she and it over Casana and I say as a would you are just coming to blow out air. And the and Tiasi. Okay. And then Papa Mamfa Donald Trump, you know, Mr. idea Memfa Matis will be cast or number door for your day. In Nigeria for our tunes are friend. Na mimi wakomya boss wata ye diwo chinye bugina chinye mwana mutia muna muyede dese wo mla no aba nya bi enti Africans no yen yankasa no what I know ni say so uko Serengeti ayi ho a chimpanzee na gu ho no they are very smart, they do things like human beings, but then again human being no wo hwe wo mo so no wo ways a otimi contain wo mo, they look like us but they are not the niema ye no different from us. The same thing them say yen ye we look like the white people.
I
accept to say.
I would say. Also, Nigeria for na invite no.
Oh yes, Efra Trump so omra.
Say.
Who come Nigeria? Who come? Say, my info kill Christians no. That's there are so many places you see Nigerians talking like that. Nigerians are almost cry for. And it might not be that. I'm saying that it might not be that officially.
Then why are you saying it here? Why are you saying it here? This is what I don't like.
That's what let me come to the conclusion of it. Because radio you see, but I go to places, I see Nigerian people with Nigerian accent calling for Americans to come and rescue them. But official statement from the Nigerian government.
Okay, and what is Nigeria need say Donald Trump major? Yes.
Yes. But me take original
And
you were saying official statement from Nigerian government.
what do you say? I don't know Donald Trump tea and also or quack or
Oh, no, not that any America, any
Ah, okay.
But I see say they cannot take care of themselves. Nigerians, they cannot take care of the black people. A problem, no. So the people who
to us you Nigerians can't take care of themselves until Americans to koboa
but so the person said obi timi or why you fa well bet.
Okay.
Obi timi why you for bet. Says anity. We are see what you want to say. One for waguna nya de na now say bibia no pese it is see ni niam bi na de be niam obi onim nya se ba be giako. That is what is happening.
Okay.
These white people, we should not for a day think say they would like us and they will do something to favor us unless Yanka say able to take charge of our own destiny. And yes, Depia will complain from Malcolm X to Martin Luther King to Obama to Farrakhan, Brofa Kessiania. These people also they are human beings. They want to survive. You feel me? These white people, they want to survive. They want their ancestors. They're not going to sacrifice their children at your expense. No. There is an enemy somewhere. He doesn't wish us say a big grown to rescue ourselves. So but admit say problem if blame white man. But white man, the oppressor will never stop of oppressing you. And we should get that. There's no day as a day the white people will surround us and say, oh no, we are not going to go after the black African resources. They will never do that. They will never. And say who say, oh, ECO was near form 1 military, 1 army, 1 whatever. Near say Africa, the best Ghanaians don't like Nigerians, South Africans don't like Nigerians, Nigerians don't like Gabonese. We are going to be living like that till thy kingdom come. Papa Manuel.
You also the need the abba. We the mestre, when we say a jahen man is also for chum to man is as a mestre. Me back and forth, I'm time and also mean to me will be and Kabi and San Marco. Into a wine a champon. So what Tim can Karachi Bamasu Karachi or Karachi the house. Waba. And yeah, Bamasu Karachi.
I drink you, Papa.
Naboko de. Oh, Yamiado. Boko pa. Yamiasi. You.
I didn't say we can and you and Ninja. What's when you saw a gun? When Ninja say free Ghana. When Ninja say we ye na nina no kusi say dear we gonna ni na bibin koyi na when the spectator you have to be a citizen. That's a bibi en koyi na ubetima yedin also betimi akire and now say democracy is sanity na wetimi aka kan yi na yeso no yetimi etumpon eti papa de bia me kase one more about so Ghana economy bano sa Fourth Republic here you woman in particular no ye to abama wo no omo yes scammers because fa contract bi omo costing signing loans bi omo kwaje gene sika na de also omo de ye ni nyina no ye hu per account committee bia and it have be by nyina etie bi che sika no is kind of member officials no some from koye adwuma dodo na eguro mutuma e ma hwi ye ma contract ni wi a amakogi lo na ba ya allocate contract na bankofo no ye nhwe cross sade next mo sa twa mo hono ma ye din amakwa sika no ne sade ye hu obi nti obi mfo bi nkotum ye nti obi anfo obi ankotum em ye hu se sika ya ye de ma no na se the position o no na adwuma o ye no sika bi afa ba bi na sika no afa ba bi no went me Akwantufuo no one money na ho no na yedin every year bia me hu say ase yes ade Mintim say a year and I say 4 years, I don't know, but you can see say San way in a bunny we are session we are any one more or more a dupiscano a corrupt country. Yen can once a move PM. But they say open Mahama could never be said. But they say open Mahama could never be said. Some construction be road construction be now this capia I was a year construction it was about 80 billions and millions of dollars was it sikabi what you know hon we yeah send a campaign no you I was allocated sikabi say find your coin sa contractor for no whoever the road minister then on his had then I could see us had Bibusa then I could see or could you know one more but to go home no call you know na ye me kanfo sa akekara says kan omo wie ye no di na kwakosi ye me kanfo hwe papa be say on mine no since these politicians need to good amount of money every month no one hwe musa say one mo university no ya mo ko national service no say ne de ma wo no Bosome 725 cities a month. Yeah, can say you can see be go say I say na we ya increasing the corner bells abasi. Na obia na nyina yidin yesu enim say saa sike de ma nkrai ede ede ko adwuma sa de be enye hwe emo anye timi de hwe. Owie so a university no be kono wie so sa be trefi. Be page ma onye adwuma uba ko betwi kra uba no kra so no na sa kwakwa problem. Onya kan twi uba ne sa de me say yesi kasem ai ni tue adwuma ye fu kro we sim on me che no adwuma ye fu no kro mo enye services ni sa de ni nyina enye ntimi rent dan ntimi feed fie entini se wo ye amamu na wo hwe na yesi kasem enye musimo nya sika bebre bi egu ba bi 80 billion se die ni si ya ye nuanom mani nya adwuma nyo ye nuanom mani capital ni kro no obi se enye ni ofa bi no America eno pages no no so no ni ofa no wo ye ni kakra tumi konya ebia 1000 kwale se doso okopia bia 500 bi o sister we dey said ya wo woni mo we dey gibe 500 bi na mo sesa no said ya nkrai school fees mo pam fanye bibi na mo fanye kakra sem vanhwe nkra no ni nua ni brand no sesa no kwhye dwuma se enam se sika sem ye nto ade ni tie no na ni nua na wo America no ti se ade opeso ye mani nua na kan ho to no na sika na ase enumenti interest rate loan no it is a quite best loan offer so work with loan o ko si mo ni na ya sudi da kuru so den papa wonya adwuma nye 2000 wonya adwuma nye 2000 bosumi krom ho na adwuma obaye adwuma ne se wo no wakwakoye extra courses asa ka ho first degree no asa koye extra courses so konya 2000 wakwa chire 2005 anu bra obe bre wadwuma no ni ti be se di wani wadwuma mo 2005 na ye de for trotro 2500 Ghana cedis no me say ye de for trotro tom ye de for trotro ye de for trotro ama wo bia wasa su diska wo ho etumo sumi nkanfo aban no mo keka no ye nkanfo wan 2000 Ghana cedis convert into pound or dollars saying it's about $200 busumi we are there to the comfort here $200 here the comfort here and move with Jenny name with a day with Jenny name at 100 and something almost $200 in a day. Oh America na busumi ni nyina baba woni abranti no ko school ko sua de tra light as sua dia wo sua bebrebe ni e ka parents si boy yi nyina no ye money $2500 aban ko ba omu hunu sadi we say emokro no on so busumi no mo gi bebi si per diem sa gi sa ka ho except for we say mi say due state no mo se nkanfo sa mo mi nkanfo aban ko aba mo mi nkanfo wo no se bi mo ka say these politicians are antichrist You're fighting them. You're fighting these people. Why would you have to fight these people? Because fundamentals are very weak. And in a year, dollar bit above from saying, dollar bit above from saying. Say at the 23 months, dollar no say, and no more being one more above from sa. And no more be a price of goods and about from sa say $2,500. Sorry, 2,500 Ghana cedis. I'm a bit between 100 tons. Minameka. Messi appropriate you can't go kumi and come appropriate finance system reviving so. See, I static chronoa. Young for appropriate clean sanitation and young for bibi. Emma Akwantufuo any year. Police service and recruitment no. Who more what's the kind of year? It makes the year mount montia. Woman could bribe because uniform no, but what's the uniform almost a cake. And yet nobody able states won't buy because trust me, we fear between armed robbers above fear before police barracks. They'll ask you say and him for okay as well can say oh boss I said petrol cry you can't want no petrol crazy anymore petrol you can't station is idea and to bend with him about so what you say who run more we see 1,000 where is and we need respect it, even the security agencies. We can't even respect them. Who drive you Growh? You have boldness even to talk to them anyhow. Boss had to say, you talk to them as if they are kids. Last minute driving back could be Jamia or buy and a boss had to say, well, you have power now. Then I'll catch them. So look at this. And I'm saying, I may catch you. Then I may catch you. Then was some catch you. Then I was going to catch you. Wow, we say me TV freedom. Say, aye. You will be no, no, sorry. According to Papa, whom you can look say President Mahama or person with me, Mammy Baba to say, but to me, I've soon yet to me, come from a picture of Banner or Yanoa. What the mountain chain? What the mountain chain? But there may this be on Casuma, which do, women who are which then to make which as ma. I know where I'm talking from. Can you deny your platform and do to do once the coach now to cocoa free and his master and baby piano. Say the cocoa 5 cities no. Me back at 20 cocoa 4 cities. Okay, the cocoa 4 cities. And yes, it didn't come home. Because the cocoa 4 cities get come home. The quantity is so bad. It's so bad. And Katia Nanke Bono, 10 pesos, 10 pesos. It's in Katiano. At least 2 cities. 2 cities and 1 city. No, Papa said, I can't do Gumati Shamasa Koto. What could you watch it? What you could do watch it 10 cities. As a can could you chose 2 cities. I go to watch it 2 cities. Watch it 10 cities. Because you have a 4 cities, that to Shama. Massa, Mamma Mutunya Mudo. Say, I see a door my gun and yes, you do my gun and what? Let's put pressure on these people. No one need to because all the money want to fully air conditioning cars. You're fully a one. And to coin be also fast forward. Send you to you can't say. So say I also want to do support. No more call for me. Say what's on with Dakura for 1 year. So what's on with Transia Jimmy so much yen to a mom. No what's on with Jimmy F Titan Yoma. Emma no much in a year. And then you bet you can say, it's said here, upon a school, no coffee when you more baby. Now, my banon says, say, cried, and cook one bois. But so me biano, the sicker would be filled with 25,000 Ghana cedis. Need 25,000. Mamma, 8 million be due. And we are not to wait, you know. It was a use opportunity, at least it will be seen. Yet you criminal, yet you can say you criminal. Yet 3 physical see where I can say you criminal. Yet 3 years more first can be see where I can say you criminal, great to me. Wow, too cool. When you buy what when you bamboo beer, our buying what this one. When you be beer, to say so much so quite be so when you be beer, if you buy what this one. What you would never be true, when you go for baby beer. And not to know what's a year you see, a year you see, and the year mamma only say walk to school, cry, and I would forget what which the could you chance to never be the other day. And yes, sir, you go clubbing your home at Chile. It was a name say show ya show you more school in area no. Never was a couple of Bosia. So 40 boom. Send me come konye. Na so be for brefi. Na ye timi kwa. Na we nya opportunity ni here kasa for Ghana hu biema. Then we are praising government. How are you praising these people now? How can you praise people? Idea you didn't benefit from the system, no. Who could trade yeah, then you're praising idea. Wait, you understand, no. Who knows that praises how we say will be? How do you praise these people? It's a praise your mind, it is a free feeling, and now people don't put their burdens on more routine time of say. Because I know, say, when they start putting burdens on more routine, they don't pay your communication now. You start, you want your own flow. When they start saying, say, oh, brah, and the Empabua and a brother saying, a brother, you stop calling these people. But because they are not, they also, Ohiano, and ya what channel, and the new Omodi tune my dino, because they were fraud compare, one shall no Munkasabi. A dean. So when you are yet, you say, a dean.
You
So
can
one can Joe, so one can team, Mate, so one can team, so one can team, no one can team. No, but would you for $100,000? Would you for you fool? You be your fool. A fool now, a fool or yes, a wood. You be your fool more $100,000. Over Cassia, who know Chris can win them DBR. The way I'm for suffer from Harmony Intino. Chrono, dear, Junior Abani Petimo, a money penty straight or your not your crown or missing petty mount. Papa, what the moving casa Mungusun come forward, with the moving casa. Now, you must have it.
all right, got it here. I don't know. Bombardier. Any also bray. My name is Sam. Now also I tight kakra. He said, why ready there? Cause me run the swasso. And he Bombardier. Anyway, over to you. Bamasu, Uya. Now I said, Sam Maya, Wapas Yama, Bema Benewa. Any a Christopher Swa, or Norma Christopher Swaba. Why? And he over to you, Bombardier. Bombardier, oh, you okay? Bombardier, any hodia. And yeah, Bema Benewa. Young Quay, Bamasu.
Papa, my busy kakra bi oti ma
Now,
Christopher ma.
okay,
Bomba de ba
yo,
no afrem.
and Christopher, what's him in can? Bamaso, Christopher, oh, all right, say Christopher, and him in can. My uncle, a jahenu, say a jahenu man, and Sasso earlier on. I'm quite jahenu, so jahenu, hey, young quay, on Sasso earlier on.
Board chairman, and a ja, who be some say, friend is in France, had more retirement arrangement to say. France, ye face strong financial difficulties because ska canino na womunye free Africa no. See, any who be. Ena say nearma or produce no. Already cost of production no was low. And the marketing a problem. In the context say Chinese food me produce be and more or less economy no and yes strong. And a been say a friend is saying retirement sky trianum. One more per se a menti a contain will create instead say a benefit ye for no because France or maybe a home colonizing the home. And it's a woo free mood dear. They are expecting say Ubetra Hanum of 12 months, no, Ube show presence about MCC or 9 months. Me who say what you mine. And so on when ya social benefits are French in Ibiano. The bus say what they had my say idea and then benefits, social benefits, no P or Honma, young farmer. Adebakuno. Now, we can I'm saying right. I say, miss you. New York, New York, New York. Na we have here say we Indian origin na ye wo na Africa see wakofa big apple esin na so despite obi a kramen ya wapa yi anti mo America no mo ye mo your friends info no because who say ura no enchibia se mo midterm elections no ura dura bi ebe pam no akọ because baby odi wi ase ikọ no won solve problems nti kwan bi ebe hwe na se ebe pam no ntem ansa na wi ase ebutu ya ebutu nti mami mfama no si ya na enkrofo mrem no mo beka de ekoso wa America nche na okonfo no de still ya o mo share yi e friend say sa fanatism no mu de enya de a wo betumi asesa iti
All
obi
right.
so mu ah
Papa, oh, yo, Motumika.
Ya bomba de tu nkan.
I'm say Papa, yeah, send that a doom sukra. You, my man, come with the baby, na waba. Yo, you send the okay, and they quada questions and answers na a was so. The other kind, medical car, yeah, to the beer, send the questions and answers, to the beer. Na ebi kasa na omonji nyame ndi na nyame bi ni wo na book bi yakɔtwerɛ ne saa no ma nyinaa akɔtwerɛ nanso saa nipa a ɔmo kasa no nso no nwoma a onipa nso atwerɛ nso ɔmotumi ka ɛkɔ TikTok ɔmo kɔ Facebook ɔmo kɔ Instagram kɔkekan ɛna ɔmotumi kɔtwerɛ deɛ aban kora deɛ ɛyɛ sɛ ɔmo de ɔmo businesses ɛde yɛ ɔmo nso so de yɛ ɔmo brabɔ asɛm ɛno de ɔmo gyi di o onipa yi a mo kai sɛ yɛfɛ sɛ ɔsɛ ɔnye nyankopɔn ni deɛ sɛ na ɔyɛ tes no ɔsɛ ɔnye nyankopɔn ni o mo de mo nti asɛm yi o mo adwene ani fɔm no ɔsɛ ɔnye nyankopɔn ni o ba wa wogye nyankopɔn di no wo ka nyankopɔn asɛm a ɔsɛ dɛ bi ne yaso ano ɛnte saa na ɛnte sɛ wa wani efra no wo na bɛkyɛ deɛ wɔwɔ ni sɛ yɛtwa dua so hu ɛti no ɛtɔ de bia na ɛyɛ asefem so hu ɛyɛ asefem
un día que tuvimos un tema, ese niño y al lado todo chato, pero yo me acuerdo que debe venir otra. Pero claro, ¿cómo? ¿Cómo que no es?
Background will be Casa for the watch.
Ai, jema na ọka. Eti, wa ọka jema do do. Baby Alex enti asema making se nipa kwan so no se wonya kwan na okopu player mebusa se wa oye Kristo ni onye Kristo ni daben wan na wafu player okofu play na okotena se middle seat se window side no wana wa sorry se me cockpit wono baby a pilot won se me kohwe se pilot ni wo ho ana eno de we je no se wa so we you know tablet ni se wo hwe movie me boa ana wutie nyom eno de wo je you believe said there's a pilot in there even though say wonya nko cockpit no sa na gpt so does it yesu ka kire Thomas enhyani de onya hu yenso wagye die onyankopɔ ɔyɛ honhom na wɔn a wɔsom no yesu no honhom mu ne de no kura mu enu na yesu to ɛyɛ honhom ne ti no ɔpa akwate bia so betra nti na ye hu no ba ɔyɛ spirit ba gidie ne agidi sɛ ɔhɔ a ya prove sɛ ukɔ Palestine baby a ɔkɔ ne namye ensu a ɔkɔbɔ esu ene baby a ɔne namye bebre ɛwɔ hɔnom sɛ even if we take the Bible out krana ye wɔ empirical evidence wɔ hɔnom edi sɛ wo na wote onyankopɔn die ense sɛ nyankopɔn wo ɛmbɔ ne dwe onyankopɔn no bo nipa enne mo amusu nyankopɔn di no mo amusu mu di omu di science for ɔmo nipa me hwɛ stem cell cry ye di ye no man one the boy nipadua ne stem cell ko nya fi nipadua ne mu onipa nya nipa de onipa ye ne fa ne humanoid a robot so onipa cry to me ye robot na the oye prototype what the adwene be ye no onipa bia no ye brain what is onipa ye cerebral medical gata ne cerebral it is a wood nyakopon dia na say obi kire wo nyakopon no bi dia na wa ya aso na bomba so cause bend down low so that you can be told what we know. What's on nyakopon dia me na mimbusa o say wo nyakopon dia me na mi say nyakopon wo ho enti say wo so ngin dia na say obi so gina o ka e me ka say dia de o ka na enye ne kra fa wo de at the end of the day ye nyina sini ewe na ebe hu chele one de chele e wo no na de e ho no eye Nigeria semba akoba say Trump ka say the Nigeria want to mu ya or the troops are now say overtaking action no eye can say Akwantufuo be kan ye no correct on say ka say Nigeria for say Trump support Trump and ye de akohwe Nigeria ban Nigeria ban ye Nigeria for 1914 hey bombardie papa one I didn't one I didn't free to mute to
David, enyamia, it's not me.
any
Of a chum mute to home so.
okay 18 no didn't do some say was also 80 we are be yo ti na me hwe wa ti ne me kasanti say yeah so wo de a na me kasana ayi
twaso why
yo ebiem no kan who say Nigeria na ewo ho no enkane no na ye mfre Nigeria so that's it Nigeria na ewo ho no enkane na ye mfre no Nigeria na de koba ne say Saturn na British for no edi parts of Africa so no especially baby a ye kabro for no omo to south side of Nigeria no na ye frɛ no Royal Niger Company territories so to Nigeria na say sa Niger River na River Niger na na ewo no obeka say Royal Niger or Royal Niger Company territories sa na ye frɛ Nigeria and na French side no almost frɛ no French territories of the Upper Niger na say Upper Senegal, Niger, I also say, and other side of the French side, no. And governor now was that time near friend Frederick Deltry John Lugard. On a governor general. Satana Yasache a year baby America about a year the Royal Niger company territories neo upper any lower. Enti Nigeria your friend Flora Shaw no and okasa say edino ewadodo. Cause okasa Royal Niger territories are start completely with the French territories of the upper Niger, which is any complete of war because French territory no it comprises of Senegal and Croix your friend in Niger. And a baby a friend Nigeria is to the Royal Niger Company territory. Enti Obaya your friend Flora Shaw and then you can governor no or suggest the name Nigeria. Na or suggest side in January 8, 1897 oh cultural coma a year and a British folk work at a friend the times no and okay say Yenfre Dino Nigeria. Sometimes maybe per se a friend of Central Sudan. Any D may brilliant, but Nigeria ne buy it. It's a bus, I know you be upper Nigeria protectorate, no, and a lower Nigeria protectorate. Lord Lugard called Britain, no, me say a babe say, Omukamun boom. Until 1914, and a car upper Buta, upper Nigeria, any lower Nigeria, no, a boom. South time na upper Nigeria, no more predominant Muslim state, or more caliphate. And southern Nigerian protectorate, no more Christians and enemies. A Christopher or more Muslim, abosom ne mude ka say omoye animal sacrifice no. And omuka omubom be one country. Na time omuka one country no. Year British for man consult local the locals no, especially omo no muti Lagos no, they were opposed. If it's not the amalgamation of muka boom no, they were not aware of the own implications no. And no mum nim say and no boy immersible. Say would they ensure efra oil no. Day oil never better ensure because oil no less dense as ensure no. It in the number can say a Christopher our models on south. Name can perform models on south almost 50% 50 no would omuboma ebe hard drain. Enti saa asema ebe nyina na British for any concrete sade ya omuka omunyina boom. Omuka omabom nso a and sorry na ekremofui some of the radicals and especially Boko Haram for no omukunkun a Christopher no. Na we make say Google daroma make say Google ni social media na ye ma bifo to betuma ko read sa asem nyina. Eto de bia Boko Haram for ni a Christopher a ho omo sorry dem na yakotum omo de padlo akotum no ma toto yi no mu jechi ubia ye be shutu ebo etimi no amomo yetimi no amomo e na akoso sa enti ade na omo election wo ye no eto de bia bo say once na leader na Christian na once na wabu say na leader na Muslim enti akoye say Mexico cartels for no etimi boy elect president sa na akoye it is omunya Muslim for na sponsor na Christian for sponsor wa se honom enti ade a true say they are killing the Christians over there. But as you say Trump call one on corner there and a sovereign there, But Nigeria na kasa government a year asama or the two ni say November 2nd. Nigeria said on Sunday it will welcome US help in fighting Islamist insurgents as long as its territorial integrity is respected. Responding to threats of military action by President Donald Trump over what he said was the ill treatment of Christians in Nigeria. Nigeria said, that's the Nigerian government, said so it will welcome US help in fighting Islamic insurgents as long as its territorial integrity is respected. Territorial integrity can mean say they will allow US troops to come in there, but omu yomo juma na omo come out there. Abra omu stay here. Territorial integrity ni say US for it fire omu drones, because then we are in drone warfare. You don't necessarily have to put boots on the said Russia for the Ukraine for me. It will more the almost satellite because say Africa the and chroma kind that no. Anki tie na wo se ekwa na sa akokwa chroma ba. Wo se yenya nka se ye wo minute yenka mbom because we are calling from ebu. Continent here 1.4 billion. In Kuma say yenka mbuka ye na wo be the largest standing army in the world. Na ke wo satellite wo e opa ko pa drone na ko Nigeria ne Ghana space fi ni ho. Eti French for ni America for ni UK with me bibia ye friend reconnaissance drone mu drone free America no almost spy na muti drone it me peke e bit me capture number plate so ni ma eti America doesn't even have to come to Nigeria because almost drones enye bi na Nigeria Russia for ni Ukraine for ye omitma to drone no baby omu satellite no mu say aha na Islam for no omitma to try to mo no eto de bi so a enye say chinchia say bia Trump and America person obaho or person eto de bi na or person or arouse the focus of the Nigerian government so omunye bi minfa ho. It doesn't have necessarily eto de bi sa o say eto de na Nigeria say America cast obeko Mexico for cartel no one ko but while person na president no o ma sha say fight you know cause one ya ni obey ntene yenye because edwuma so say we it me on my part no I believe say it was wrong so omuka sa countries ni boom because majority Muslim north any majority Christian enemy south there ukabo menye yi kide bia no moko obahwa bo say Muslim for na cross it no ma ba border ni kakra ba bia bia south for no ma be kubi na Christo for no so ntia say no de bia no mgo sa de ni na 1947 instead say be one Republic of India no yekonya two countries every India mu Hindu for ni Muslim for no konsa we kunwe sa anti 1947 now sanka ye one republic independent Republic of India no Muslim for say there be omuye Muslim first Muslim they young citizen not India Muslim they young citizen not India and they sudden them of ka send the sudden here and to kwani say to kwani channel wa we kremoni bia no for the northern part of Nigeria for India muteni yo wa ye kremoni bia no the northern part of India they create mu country ma sa country no na be ye friend of Pakistan Pakistan a acronym of a party na a Muslim party Pakistan enye edin acronym Pakistan BB oh acronym PAKIS no stand or Arab just a land of Afghanistan Tajikistan is stand just say land no and no movie Muslim for na call no for and the call for me Pakistan Pakistan is one of the largest almost 20 million. And Pakistan is one of, if not the only country in the world which was created based on religion. Almost India first, but Muslim they almost citizen and they don't call. It's a neck as a technical is a who Cremonibia or baby a friend India, the Republic of India, Watombra, or so because I said what was the need say you create Pakistan mama into Pakistan and then so call Pakistan on peace to new and Hindu ones Watombra or so much who a friend India. Yenya Pakistan kronoma omuwie ya as Islam no and almost as say ekun Bengal for no e wo the eastern part omuku Bengal for na Bengal for say near India for meboye and omuku ntokwa in the 70s and after there India for boy Bengal for nya independence and the Bengal ebe ye kura your friend there Bangladesh eti Bangladesh Pakistan and India omunyina Indians but Pakistan was formed based on religion and Bangladesh was formed based on a year freedom fighting. But when India for it is an ethiopia Nigeria no or more so funny Muslim the Jaumo Muslim at the end so much the Sharia or much to can you whatever Mamunye no more south on Lagos Abuja so no mama can abia kuta no wan musu munyama de musu mo bosom na musu so mo nyankopon na ka asomdwa ba no ba uka mo bom na problem wo no but still no said ye okonfo kai no yesu su kai obi o se obi ntimi defeat we dey so wo mo ho kwan and a philosopher say nobody can ride you unless you bend your back and then nkruma kai say yen kan boni nya standing army say o kan and na umutra ho ma bi mo bedada mo se mo adwen wo fom nkruma say anukran nya se bia obeji mu sovereignty obi ebe sovereign sa United States of America Africa na Marcus Garvey kan 100 years nkruma beti ye no enye se bia Ghana be di ewiase obi ebe di but in terms of foreign policy military sikasem de ebe baako ye benya ya yen kasa ba enye no na ye United States of America no state bia of America bia ye republic so ni ma entina the governor of Connecticut metiano or ye the president of Connecticut but eba federal eba foreign asem eba military asem eba sikasem na any treasury bibia na federal for na take over but ye me state ye yen kasa constitution ye constitution won no remember federal ntimi overrule eti Connecticut na ye part of America they say the Republic of Ghana by instance ye federal unity no and no sa na nkuma ka United States of Africa no enye say me Ghana na Ghana be obi abegim fa debut but eno bebu a you give it up na ka you soldier ho hwe kwa say because Nigeria what to say AU for AU to me nkutokwa ya to about this year 3 countries Tanzania hwe oba no di papa ya ne ye boni din na fire chief ben asemi mogofili asem monofili no obedi o man so kama oba ne bedi ade won wa bani all position and on kwanya 98% opposition bi ani wo ye mo position bi anto abanti wanya 98% on kwa wa faili cause obi a position ya bani dia kwato oba dia o se konya 100% wonya 98% ebisi wi ase da oba no Tanzania wo be gu magofili adwumadi a oyi nyem gu enim ase wabegu can say mase meti say yes sorry na yes Ibrahim try me say ade na musi history na mu kan na mu kan na there was a man called Thomas Noah Sankara he was Sankara circle ho na ye no I think say Akoje interchange no or whether I think say one of them that obiche bia na Akoje one back Sankara Thomas Sankara ni ye pete sa ade no Thomas Sankara ne na dampo Blaise Compaoré ena omuye ku ena Blaise Thomas Sankara be military ruler ena someone bo first say be president adia Ibrahim Kotofifo ye no Thomas Sankara wa ye twemu dada ma ya to no uko countries bebrebo a ono no to Burkina Faso ne friend upper boot ono no to din Burkina Faso say ye ka Burkina Faso say land of the righteous ye te Ghana de bia ejatwum kan wasem ye ti ye ti civilian rule enkroma ye civilian leader what to abanye so on ban opposition party bia o JB dan ko first election to 19 state JB dan go Nigeria ya ema United Party and you trying to show one ban party ko ban den kan kroma kwa benya be 200% one ban mu nge obi an kwato aba ye ti Ghana say enkroma ye dictator obi susu o civilian government Ibrahim Traoré ni kofa ko twagu no yes e ye bon say Ibrahim why yade na ebi mo adwene ofom wo was civilian government ye tu no wo see Nkrumah a dictator ye tu Nkrumah ama National Liberation Council for be say ka say ankrama ne kotokama be say o man na ye ntimi ko repan wo say le de ye pass ye tu obi akotu oban egu civilian government egu a wote so na bibusa say ehimpa na ko military rule ye wo radio station yeah kasa what to say Burkina Faso radio station bi adwuma ho obi a me say obi military rule want me say no wajimi because uni opposition bia ade constitution what to agu utumi check na Alex Bekan you see the entire Ghana amemo na dey say bibia you say ye call parliament now you say ma ka parliament be no anka ni big push no nyanze o ka che Bank of Ghana say me pesika bia nam kotwa but enanu Akufado enye no okochi we okoji state billion abeye ka abeda ho no Nigga sanity. Eti we try on any Thomas and Secom, Sikabia or some tribia or and parliament. No parliament, why ya some constitution and parliament or judiciary be any. And the soldier ni brew court be a tutu. Judging go what on room. Nando the uncle for bosses and then ye Ibrahim Taye cause. Yes, I be JJ. Yes, Sana JJ in the 80s and no boss JJ railways and no was what trying to shit. And then they find populism because when one himself with default say what two are bang. It will ye be ama when your job and says why you name me party Ghana you want civilian rule was and yet but military rule not Akwana say or yeah day. Mali acquire by was I say was also another 5 years old. Mali ni Nigeria Burkina Faso your motu omu government egu Mali ni say was transfer another 5 years was all me to aba. And yes I tie. Omu ya was after the eda beto yes I come back to civilian rule no. Akwani gina say be president. No be president one the kwato abeti no was transfer. Already no twa be say 14 years old. Ibrahim Traore Oban and say I wouldn't years which about 3 or 4 years. I don't know what we want. Who was civilian government? Who say you two go say any day your own to go there. Then come a dictator and why. And come in so and I say you two na you Ghana in your yebium. Obi so a civilian government. What two are bangu or the military no I say any military so be yes way. Ni hu se sanity. What we catch the military uje na ye de eno de military no obi de ye de Timinua me say one hwe yi a na sa ntena ma no bi no wote wo ba channel so da open say membu na obi ba be adwuma na ma wo enti Trump no me sa no me nyina na ka United States of Africa would you say ka Europe for America mutimi di Africa ye ni matwitwi fom hwe North Korea kitwa baako Mr. Bako won't you what is say Krobi ni North Korea chemaso America kresu but Sika, Omunian South Korea for war, and so Omuni atomic bomb. But South Korea goes through North Korea for and Omodi America for a military base Abahono. That is the idea now. The great thing can come out and say, united we start divided before. Or see young going to me content crop. And a Joseph Hill of culture into New Reagan or say one person cannot fight tribal war. Eti akuma who say ye konin kitwa Ghana kitwa Togo kitwa ye ntimi press enemy no because enemy no one cause wa kabum California cries to say the biggest country in Africa Algeria but oma kabum California and Alabama mo ne you want kabum wa form United States but then I can say Mosiah Gabi wa Canada or throw upon United States of Africa in kuma we ready the lies of Lumumba mo omo no muni nyansa no Jomo Kenyatta no munye ye leaders no munyansa in the 50s 60s no mu omunya ba America wo no munya ba back na Tafawa Balewa munya ombeji independence man Nigeria in the 60s no timinya no it's not too late you know you free OAU ya ba AU no na ka I was say ke share say but almost a gradualist OAU say 1964 whatever and 2002 ye dey call African Union or say Team African Union called United States of Africa. Now your leaders didn't say United States of Africa, not just Nigeria for lose sovereignty. But no maybe who be Jim when Nigeria for Becca foreign no will be Becca foreign on Yachiche, Naka interregional trade na and Cromacan necessary Yakoyano, one afternoon one and now that me did about South African a benefit here. South African Kona benefit from quiet 28 with the Omonomo Africa. Yeah, Ghana for now headquarters why 6% they Africa because you didn't know Kwabuchi. Now we know when Kwabuchi better not won't you? And can come and say, say South Africa more good, Munina Ghana more good. Okay, Munjana, Nigeria for Mamu too good. Muda Musopa oil man, Angola for Caribbean, Nigeria, Angola, South Africa oil. Na yes no so good nti obi o good no ne de net ahonom ye bon by okay mo so de na mo so mo copper ene ye trade ye diamond e bia na ka ye ko dia Congo na dia Congo so no ka Victoria Fall no enu ko betima power the whole Africa Victoria Fall na was Zimbabwe Zambia no e betima power the whole Africa with hydroelectric power and so ni na fall ko ye nkrom na wɔ nkroma plan no mu nyinaa so na no wopɛ sɛ ho tɔ ho tɔ ba encourage plan it as wɔ hɔ no ma or say etima so we a leader ana mean say leader ne who what is the meaning of a leader and so AU 55 countries made must bend the next 1 minute me be you know FIFA cannot operate without Africa. So we person FIFA president the voice of all the other countries. When Africa would mean president. Africa come out 55. Africa into ya balance no African diagram or Africa for 2 man on pound the Europe for be not we and a course was a blatter acquire or free tell crab by why Infantino no on Africa the money we need 55. Would you take it 55 countries in Africa minus other islands New Caledonia France for that's independence basis state. There were so many reunion in France for the basis state countries, independent countries. It's Africa we are the youngest people on earth. 19 years. The average Africa age Mimi age 1.1 strike average now 19 years. What such a huge manpower? 19 years old. Grow. And Africa soon European Union no. Tata Magatacha mo plan 50 years back in na ye cause ke shots but mu say ni serious no be prototype no matter European Union. Into format no European Parliament, European Commission na ye be visa. What have we got to lose? To me no se mo military no. Almost the Ibrahim why ade ne de fine. Number sabagina was saying a judicial and Ghana judicial and yejuma and a parliament yejuma obia to parliament mu ye de parliament to say ye kokokokra at least no and yes the president sorry no wa ye bibi na kan ye ya say parliament bi ni ho judicial bi no one day abamba court na kan ye ni unanimous fc bi an kan no say president oba ya no do saka busken ko betima ye kwan bi a obesa ye but mahama ni big push o person yo do be obesa bi o say ko parliament. So majority we you or still outside kohodom want me escape but uko Malia parliament yamutu judiciary yamutu uko Nigeria ni Burkina Omundi bi me say obi mami enko radio Google no ko Google say radio station bi adwuma wo ewo Burkina government den ko ade say GBC cause omo manage micro managing cause on person obey expose no. And I know say na Burkina Faso plane. Na ukoye plane one say akwa so onfa oboni ade nya hwe. But plane one plane one man plane no. Kohwe de one plane no. Kohwe de man plane no. Omo ti was say omo ya say yes omo sika nyina da so obuta so wi champagne wo France o. Omo dan na nyina wo France. Ntimi de me de besi anom. Me de besi anom na mo akasa obi anfa na adwene entoto ho. Military rule versus civilian rule. What Ghana was civilian rule nye. Obi akotu na abengu o se no de ye dia eye na yenko enimti Papa Smiley say why na memfa baton no man na yento se to echi so no wana speak market so a metwa akekire ni sam o ekira ma ndase
Some of Akwame.
Yeah, that's a prince. Yeah, that's a prince. Akwame Tobo real quick. Akwame Tobo. Prince will be using that drain at some point. I guess based on Prince's couple of sentence in the submission, I guess we have to just ask ourselves. Sometimes we have to think outside the box and ask ourselves, does the end justify the means? Yes, ABI Yakada, maybe on the military will buy. If I see what Ghana CIA says, yes, Yakwan, and Basa, one will between Accra and Kumasi Road. I say, I don't know, of a Kwame at the military rule by Ghana. Let's have a dear Akunyane so. I say, in the end, of here and such as you, or my Canadian sister, among for Tom, do we then condemn the military rule? Despite the fact that he's still providing the basic needs for the people. So sometimes we have to think outside the box and ask ourselves, does the end justify the means? Anyway, it just so you see, you have also a quick question.
Yeah. Yeah, my question is
I the bombarded Becca concerning baby a Nigeria free ni baby a wabedru ni din ni ade nyina nti no ne kura ne say is it right for a sovereign state no matter what is going on there somebody obibe sorry say mukum a Christo so mukum kramofo mo yes nti me ba beto ahyemo so ano de wanka ho hwio so bibi ka wo hono ma on beka me ntie that's
That's it. Just say. I'm not sure Prince the opposite mean I know because I was
officer
wondering the
Fumere
same thing. That's it. That's it. Just say. That's it. Just say. The Prince. Um, it's a question. I hope it's I know real quick and something from Obia. It take like 2 minutes.
Yo, me that's it. I didn't know the first thing because I didn't know your war intervention. And person who say be a American na why yes I didn't be pen na say a idea ya kasa yetimi frɛ. Say idea koswa yetimi intervene. So that's here. Yetimi intervene. Enti enye say be a yenja Nigeria na bibia kos enti omo ye sovereign. Na omo ye sovereign na tunubu na wo no na tunubu as tunabu na wo no e na waye. Ena me kyerɛ mu say enye se bia chinchira se bia na America pese o tuche mu so we to de bia na me de Mexico for de ye no Mexico America ka so Mexico for en fight cartel no or so or ka so no aka se bebo no after the president of Mexico where they wa man mu so after the all fight cartel no e to de bia ye yi o ye pese o sorry free wutu na wutu so no because ye ka say wutu fa kwa wutu wade so enti wo say eyi ba ye tunubu sesese and obey dey o mehwe na wa maboa e no sese ma ready a kire no say they will accept the help for say America say they to fight that Islamic insurgency no provided no the conditional clause say or territorial integrity into Omanga sa no so since America say okay we will hold your territory a year say ombeko eti enye say bia enemy ka say enye yenko na ye kan aban na o tuso kwa say o accept eti won na o confirm be kan no ena Nigerians no so omo ye concern no so no omo so sisa na omo pe no so that's it. Enti makan me say subium. Nigeria said on Sunday, November 2nd, it will welcome US help in fighting Islamic insurgents as long as its territorial integrity is respected. Then you say no so over government said na oh yeah government also who create a degree of freedom among America for abaho. But officially say no maka. But what the conditional clause okay America says okay we will maintain a year next send the or sign no on abaho. And you know what as I just said also got to say to Nigerian government also Emma Equama America so provided say they are going to hold up to more territorial integrity now.
Yo, that's it. It just before real quick.
Me
Prince.
pacho, mami clarify ni maybe. Well,
I forgot my memos. Memo about real quick. Prince. You also have to remember this. But what can was to do all more just to make sure say to wake up the Nigerian government. Could it be a case this the Nigerian government not react and then we will have another Venezuela in case they'll start throwing missiles at them? Could it be that side? And again, I know say send our count down. No, this is a court of public opinion until be to me a share of opinion. So could it also be so to say because you know what had done here and America for Becca Chelsea working for in here freedom and I'm about to show also. In the end, there was nothing of what they claimed and almost destroy country. So could it also be that kind of same approach and almost take it to go into Nigeria and based on whatever accusation and start another conflict over there. So you're
Yo,
making
so
these
kind of
statements
way
now, and they were passing to Nigeria for now. It's like they haven't come up with any numbers, the percentage of Nigerians or whatever, just because the government's a short article, what done here and it happened in Iraq. Now, almost Iraq for any pet, but come to find out, clearly it wasn't their choice, it wasn't their option. And almost say, oh, minor. So we have to, we know it's public opinion, but I mean, court of public opinion, but let's not make it sound like that's what it is. See, okay, that's what
Some Jamaican say Iraq, you know, a Iraqi government, a catcher Nigeria, America, so move it to me about. Here is the case that my catcher said Nigeria nation. What
no,
to say?
but it's almost
Nigeria said that, and
I'm
Ghana said that.
say
A
Iraq
government,
for
government is
freedom.
over mama yaba. It you know, or no, ocean money so bit mama America ba. No, your problem.
Who has more power? I'm catching say Iraq for freedom.
Iraq never. That's the difference. Iraq never fought America to put money into
people
it.
say
And no, Iraqi people know. But here's the case that the government of Nigeria and the Nigerian people know are calling for the help. No, that's the difference. Iraq, no, there was no government involved. Saddam Hussein so one calling, but not someone the Iraqi said or more intervention. But here's the case, Nigeria said on Sunday. And what's the difference?
That's it. And you know, I think the other thing too, we have to make clear is also into military rule of him for someone pet. But here's the case: I'm pushing a military force into somebody's backyard. That one,
with the consent of the.
But anyway, my dad and Brameka.
Yeah, me ka French, and I'm a tip rofo kakra. Enti me patcho munsi abotre na muntie mi. Hwɛ AES countries no include comprise of Burkina, Chad, there be Chad in Kaho. Chad there is another story. Mali, and the Niger. Where they were facing this Islamic terrorism. And not dear, so these two countries, you know, Nigeria for ne Akwantufuo say, and Crawford may blast the warm because they have taken in charge of their own defense. And they say the Nigeria for 2 or more, and Islamic way, ebe kunkumoma, omu here American base na maminka beginning in chiro. So the previous government of these 3 states, you know, and they say, Abrana terrorism no. The government in power no could not do anything. Until the omuye and say, okay, we have a francophone force. France is a satellite power. Enti yen fa case no komo mo no mo yen said ye be ya ye betumi protect ye mind. And eventually the omo hu ye say the French government, you know, instead obe no. Rather, the stories we were hearing, you know, I say a agreement between terrorists, you know, foreign interest to be. Say they didn't care about the lives of black people. Frame control Sudan, a region of a friend is simple. Maybe a free clothing is here. Thousands of Africans. It's Islamist if we in course. So, and then they are to Nigeria for they need help. Yo, now a friend say French for one years catch almost yesterday. More to me, I'm white. Every month, the hunting and crop what is a more. And he say, friend, what? Why not? We ain't try one month. And he say, no, dear Coson say any attempt on the land of Burkina, not say and Crawford by invasion, or more satellite monitoring Burkina for use. Now, a friend is saying, draw ye be a facey warm. Near smash warm. Now, won't pay way. Now, what dear will say? Now, a dear France for ye, no, a dear nature say, Yan Moba, almost copy the same lie. Master. You know, and one is all kind, but you don't debate. Bombardier, this is your problem. You don't debate. And to one, the old because on the right side, the crown, we are a Trump supporter. And you're not debating ye. You're not debating ye. What's on you? You are part of those fanatics who are on platform. You are one of them. Me catch you. Maybe me catch you. Catch you no. Your friend is saying they throw dust. So
Akwame, that's it. Me correct is one here. So I can cross as well. It's only a queen. That's what I watch it. I want him what? I want him.
You can thank her.
Yeah. I call me too. Me too. I think
Let
I
you say,
see. The diabo call also.
yeah, before.
Yeah. What
No,
can I
besides,
that
Indiana.
one? No. Me to see I'm buying to me sure so what can I and also can say
Oh, my Becca about.
So yeah, ne was one thing no obetuma sha se zene.
yeah,
My
yeah, and
Becca
yes,
about.
no one saying it's an open class so it's so because yeah, I can endorse be a
Ah, like,
name baby.
me team, me ni bibiaka. Enjoy
Yeah,
the communication and that. We enjoy communication and that, friends. Man, pay attention more, dear, but I feel say, or can't you? Sorry. Or can't you know, will take you like that because I was a Nansa, any baku foot. We're really beginner. I was enjoying him, say, oh, can you walk? Some clarification, but you know, so what questions you that in your clarification, probably you feel what man I say. Afterwards, we can all go do our own research and see how deep because and the Japan go on, you can still go back and then make research. It's not we are out who can move for you can bring it down with them. We discuss it because we show the way a situation what Nigeria need for now in India. I didn't know there be a Nigerian we say it is you sir. And then the Christian fraternity, you know, what are they do about it? And then because some of who in the more yeah, it's a state need to be beyond family. I didn't know state need to be intimate, and just have for no more the more no for this. I didn't know state need and what in the sana. And I'm a friend is a Nigerian is one Nigerian is say. Obi enti romo no kugu ku nipa kike na me let know na on tue tue mo kabo so na omo fa so ne de omo fa so pa ene ne de hene Africa ya ka chire too much say obi etimi so ni bibia kike obi etimi so yi bibia na government no ya to omo no omadeda aso omo nwene ye no ye kwali for no omo nwene ya oh na uvu say one more leadership role right now. Se ba kukura ba na obi twem no otubo bo no ebo ne ba uvu so obeja akura no se obeja nipa no otubo bo ne ba no uvu so obeja ne kwa enyo mu ni nti no BBC a bi one no BBC a omo nyi ho ejize mo twen say America for na into play free America ton America for into play ton Nigeria with that amount of military personnel. America into play free America ton Embrabe ye America Nigeria. And this is idea and they say as Obia was told as the president and as the governors no government no one day. Then Nigeria for you Obia so baby lead a conisa. And yet America from America may lead you over the country. And then that's the concern there. Say better about money, maybe say a group of people so many almost share states in so my no one to share. Now the Bia better and say better and Sadia. And this is how for weird out. That better you be between be near the Bia to and said the baby. The Bia, the last Lana Dosudo. And Nigeria, with all this oil money on Muji, it will meet me sophisticated weapons, Papa being to fighting these Sanman no more saying Keteketia. I have been in Nigeria for so many years. It is all your money, no. Kantanka, say you crone you free your first African in India. And then my wife free, a free Kenya buy, and then we'll buy, and we'll catch them. So why Africa we have problem, and we have problems. What's all Kenya? Who say the referee crisis? Okay, Kenya no. Just I didn't want Ghana Harmon. And the way what just structure Ghana no. Sa pepe who was it umbrella what was it umbrella is sa baby near 20 baby. Na ye piece out for moton for the normally na come just say ye tell Ghana Harmon. Necessity. So what's the Michelle? In Africa, we have a problem. We have huge problem. It's crazy. Leaders, no people who vote for them in leadership roles, no, they are just not doing anything. And we keep supporting them. Let's keep supporting them. This is only a panel. Because what our support will be now good climate, Papa say. Una good weather, Papa say. Una good food to eat, Papa say. Well, dear Nina Kupon, they go as Papa say. Nankophobia said, then you keep supporting one more and one change probably Mamma Moon and Papa. Number means some crop, number supporting criminals. Number few Kuma to be mouse, never be a money testimony, somebody hit that year. I cannot be, I can't think far on this one. Said there be a nipa, said there be a better than hit him not yet so. And no chrome over to me a year, and minimum can say I want it. Minimum can say more one time, minimum can say. What that come watch the dead daylight. We say, Papa, we were having the yampe. I didn't go sweet. And African young Shani be before. Now, no ma, especially here in Ghana, no, yet be before. Yet be before. You mean, I could for a woman be public for boy. I dear China, dear say, Yen Yanua, Yen Yanua, what town move field you see. Just say, so be a person ever. Ye America, Trump, do you see a pump of way. Slano, yes, it's beba. What can be a system beba? Because system, no, and this ruling, no, and the way governance is fatino. I who told you, people still want to live. I don't blame these people. They want to leave, and when they go, they get almost settled. So they will start talking. So MPP there, and this there, it's crazy, man. Sadi efe no nti no kantanka wo de mo bi nkasa e de abre ni kasa no kra de mo ye yidi
Yo, I want to hear.
You have gone through the system. You have gone through hard life in Ghana situation ni baby when power sorry no pa na kra tro bi efibu obe sorry no pa this way free fear kwa bontia kwa salai agoja onai we nyina gusu ho no maintain bebre aye capital hane bridges bebre ensu di papa no kura nyi pension ni pension no la se obekọ kura si tum asa nka Ghana ho uvro ko eche tu se tum etu me bono nsia pe na tum kania ji se wiem kania e de to ho no keep supporting these people emra abrochire o ka se me ko ye ka se kurasi a uvro kurasi kura na kurasi na de kurasi ekuru kesi katanka bobi nkasa.
Yo, I want to hear that. Get that. The whole thing, you best not, but you know what kind of. I mean, your opinion is our feelings. I want to fear. Yeah, be it to make crab one thing. Know about fear the catch all. This is all you need to own it. And if that happens, so all the time, you are indebted to that person. It's not say I'm not catch all. It's just say we and it yeah, ultimately when do fear so yeah, and be yeah, sorry, I know detect him out. It's him. I don't know. That's it. I want to tell you, Chris, Chris, what? The Christopher ni hɔ nom a Alex minimum sɛ na wakasa
Sam, and then when Casa, you not come no sama menti.
Oh, okay. Bamaso.
Afena, drink it. Drink it.
Yeah.
Didn't
Maybe have a call there.
Yeah, I know what that room. Maybe I will call cool.
Yeah. Then you may say. Me I see a corner me buy in chain. See me name say. It's a question made that why and I say baby potty be that why and I call questions and answer. No. See. So oh, my name be and I say question be I'll be saying and say what they need betty and I say Prince. The only question be what honest up as some fan born so because me I'm buying chair.
why Alex?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my body.
And not so and then they say questions and answers yeah. But what money say who question be by now say oh busy and no man and now I can then the way wouldn't drain it.
Me
Ah,
ade. Me ade. Me nim
yeah, now
question bisa na.
what's it?
Me say me ankasa ya me nim question bisa. Nti me tell me that question.
Ah,
Na nena me te say na o ka asem bi efa travel ho. Ya me ta bisa sa asem no. Say adenti na ye time JJ Rollins say so ye detector. We see say turning into military your friend civilian government kura mpo nyina chenchena ye so ye detector. Ene obi aba na say ono no say o tu aban na ɔyɛ adeɛ a kyɛ sɛ obiara nte bi da kyɛ sɛ wobɛka sɛ this is the first time a obi atu aban agu
Bralex.
menua
Again, sani I can you know, does the means justify the end? So only part of the of our quite bonus no buy you, no so buy you know, or yet the SSA amount for a pay or ya mama, the same no work of Bralexi. Maybe a offer so some be shame fee, non coming pennies, but I'll buy you know. Or make you sure see me light, or make you sure see more or make you sure see more juma, or make you sure say the me here be an insaka. I don't think say main complaint is Argentina or for special so bad because at the end of the day, no, they make sure my brother, they make sure as I say, no, who make sure say Mensaka. I think that's
nti
the
Sam
difference.
are you telling me sɛ Burkina Faso foɔ na ɛdi adanseɛ sɛ nea ɛwo ka yɛ ana
As it stands now, no, I don't think so we're seeing otherwise based on the majority, the amount
hwɛ
for
Sama
almost
because
na deɛ nti a mebɔ
unless if you have
mebɔ
other
mebɔ
yeah, come
Sam
market.
you
deɛ nti a mebɔ JJ Rollins din ne sɛ JJ baeɛ na ɛfrɛ no Junior Jesus
Are you
nti sɛ na ɔnyɛ de amanfoɔ no pa a nka ɔmo anto ne din saa JJ Rollins ɔno memanim na ɔde nkanea dodoɔ about 70% of Ghana electricity ɛwɔ nkuraase nyina JJ Rollins na ɛyɛɛyɛ na nsuo yɛne nantwie nom nsuo baako ɔde nsuo pipe no a first na romafoɔ ba yɛfrɛ no pipe nsuo yɛ dɛ ɛno na ahoɔden wɔ mu fa kɔ soro fa brɛ fam ɛmpere ho saa nneɛma no nyinaa yɛ romafoɔ a wɔyɛ Italian government ɛnam roman asɔre so support ma JJ Rollins na de ọmụ ba Ghana o. Last crab we had interview on one crowd and to. And this man did so many and crowd Ghana nyina enyan say you baby JJ Rollins akwan. There is nowhere na Ghana for so ọmụ pɛ but many people binom wɔ hɔ a ọmụ lay a yɛ kasa nyina. Some nkɔfɔ da so wɔ system no mu a ọmụ fi say JJ Rollins was a detector. He do this, he did this, he way. This man Burkina Faso there. Wana ka sɛ Burkina Faso foɔ nyinaa yɛ happy sɛ wayɛ adeɛ bi a obi nyɛ bi da. Deɛ mɛkyerɛ ne sɛ the type of governance na yɛyɛ pere sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛnya no ɛna nyame adom yɛnya ɛnɛ yɛto aba. Wo a wobɛyɛ w'adeɛ kama bia wo deserve sɛ wo stand bi na yɛato ama wo. Nipa bia Ghana ne bia. Unlike Burkina Faso ɛnɛ sɛ ɔkyena sɛ adekyeɛ ɔbɛsɔre aka sɛ yɛnto aba no obi anim. Obɛtumi atra so till the kingdom come. Obi antumi nyɛ ne hwee. Nti no sɛ yɛ no yeah, you fast. I need my moon. I know that even Chroma cry a bonnet. People say, now, oh, yeah, detector. So they're not bombarded. Then I make us say, young Casano, you think say you in the air can, you in the air petty as Africa. You in my dear petty. Share and Tibia, let me also, Minia, what, honey? No, Fred of Mahama. Ababio, me limba beer, Hamakura Muti, ya. I say, and it seems like we don't know what we want. You know, idea, so what was that? Idea putting Ben, Pada, Mahama, and then it's a ama salary to above from Ghana. Mahama and my salary buffer. So fixing the problem of the people, no, you can't fix them all. Mathematics, a crown. Yes, over there, yet chim kakra. It is a canea, nay, in national, they work with say, you have to know, say, something is going on. The dollar, na eno, na ye Ghana for you na ye kasa, ema baumia, irrelevant as a vice president. Dollar, na ma baumia, a man for say, unumushio, dollar quantia. Apart from dollar, na ye kosro no, diana baumia, yes, ultimi, anti dollar, and I the true need say, wabon. That's a ne, a baby abana say, wa ma dollar na kofoma. Who say BBB happen na. Where military government or a civilian government ya bibi ano just about more than a consult to people. Yes, a man for this cow manum. Yeah, say public accounts committee, one favor be a drune, one for this car, the more cocoa to nipple cocoa to Chief Justice Cray Unity because they mismanage public fund. This thing you know acquired is still a year and fee. Now some people have or see Bilumu Buhana or support for buy. We are not supporting them. Rather no, or maybe I want a president. And you know, yes, we a president a yan and then. For me, with the Mississippi me buso you better than any radio. Anytime our bravo and let the air chain run. That means that you are moving forward. Sana me de no de me nka se ne de no ye chen bro ni de o me nka se me de no de ye the best o ba me kire se me de we no atum pon kakra because of free baby na e wo no akonanim. That is what we are talking about. It is not about say we are healing people so mo aye heaven ade bi o na mo ye hunu se baby ana e wo dada no ana ye na hwe ye no now no a free who akoba bi papa kakra. Yes, and you see adeɛ sɛ yɛ a ne kora ɛden kyɛn sɛ ɛnsɛ yɛ na wo hyɛ aseɛ nti yɛdeɛ no sɛ yɛ nyinaa gye tom sɛ na asɛe dada na ne yɛhunu sɛ ɛkɔ soro kakra na yɛyɛbɔ ɔmo aba so far they are doing nice job no deɛ ɛde bɛkɔ ɛkɔ n'anim a yɛnim sɛ yɛbɛnya good results na yɛ this is things that we are talking about but yeah, it seems like another one more by night here. I had the one on Kagana. And yes, I said to you, David. I buy no work on your Ghana by the government of Ghana is the government of Ghana. So, yeah, the Yana, Yabona, Yachi, so yeah, the Yabona Basso. And besides that, so here, Nano, and a tamoid fund with never hold. Can I a tongue? Akwantufuo time na nka yɛ tɔn $22 million. Ɛnɛ tɔn no anya mfasoɔ $21 million. Ɛnɛ ɛyɛ adwuma nya mfasoɔ. Nti sɛ saa aban wei woka kyerɛ me sɛ ɔnyɛ a, I don't think sɛ and yɛka sɛ light ne gyina so no yɛde sika na ɛyɛ o nti saa mfasoɔ nkakra wei ne nyinaa no a ɔmo sɛ aba ɔman no mu. Ɛno nti na maka ne a ne gyina so no ɔsika nni hɔ saa. Nti yɛtumi fu ɛre yɛ nneɛma no. Nti wotumi sɛ the results baako a ɛfiri ha ba no aboa ma ha so ayɛ ye dollar no akɔ fam no aboa ma petrol bo akɔ fam meyɛ wo me de in fact from JJ Rollins brɛ so nyinaa ba no mente sɛ yɛate petrol so wɔ Ghana da gye sɛ John Mahama brɛ so mente bi da Kufuor brɛ so yɛte petrol so ɔka kyerɛ yɛ sɛ ɔnte so because sɛ yɛbɛsa atom yɛtum a ɔntom bio nti yɛtee so market wante so ti mehu sɛ Ghana ban biara te petrol so da gye sɛ John Mahama ne nyinaa ne sɛ dollar akɔ fam na sɛ saa nneɛma wei nyinaa kakra wei na sɛ wo se yɛkɔbɔ ɔmo aba so na yɛayɛ mfomso a meanwhile no baako no a na ɛwɔ hɔ dada no na ɛnyɛ sei ɛno koraa ma nte sɛ yɛ criticize no saa na yɛhu kwan a yɛbɛfa so yɛbɛfiri saa situation no dollar yi yɛsɛ ayɛ hata wonya baako a this is 16 cedis ansa na sɛ woka sɛ dollar mpo akɔ fam na mfasoɔ bi ama so a ɛne na Kufuor twa Ghana sika foforɔ no deɛ ɛne ɔwɔ sɛ nka yɛkyerɛ de no to prison because deɛ nti a Kufuor twa sika foforɔ sɛ na this all first sika bebree pa de gu bottom ansa na wo de to kwan and or minimize friends no now atofo ne John Mahama no minimizing the currency no the thickness no omo de pen ne paper and minimizing no from Bank of Ghana ama dollar no say ye sika no anya weight so ukota ade wo China ne na say kanan ka obeton 1,000 and then pa obeton 800 because paso bi aba so we turn so we wo $6 obenya more dollar san koto bi tu betima so unlike saying munim the value of currency ntino munim say the tete ne maso munim business strategies e meteso na menya kutofo na makwa abantem tina magana no still amanfo kaze o dollar na da so e was slow me na say me see me ko talk onya o China me to ba Ghana ya ye $10 so kunya na me ton omo ton ba ko 200 me de me ton ba ko 170 this year ya so about 150 na ye ton yes because dollar na bo enti say uton wa within short time na wanya osika on fa ba sa koto foforo so because we benya sika bebre we benya mfa so bebre enti de dey na ye pay bi o asase so because of dollar it is almost ton and any na dollar no ko so bi o me no there's no way I'm a boka messi $1 no 10 time na me say dey akofa foforo enti no what is the big deal here e dey na buy to obi timi ka say enye obi a na benefit from aban no kwa many nipa no nya adwen because akonwa no de ne boy ye fo ade a nipa cross wo de be ye no ono so bete so saa iti aban dey abona from there na ye ka say no nko ampo ye okay because aban no sa na marketing kitin na o ye ni na ama wo ho hu say ade da so wo man no the system is working. Enti enye da bia Africa nye continent ya yebetim di ho atoto continent say Europe ana America nti enne ne kina ya no yenye so mo sa ban bi about 10 months pe nka wadane Ghana ni ma Ghana yes America ultimi ye ne sa even Trump I say ne ma ya ye bisi basai Trump obimbe 10 turns around within a short time because omo technical men are there. People are working purposely for that. Na Ghana no, one crowd so ye no. Somebody did not cry say no. Unza, who ye the year would you much and such or more no. Or no crap so say because I a training no. At the of Bassa say, and now NDC ni who ye or no the APP lady, bibi over say no. San or no so or ye NDC ni no time an MPP or no can't on your juma. But that is how people are being trained. But when the system is working now, sa attitude no be so from. And the ha yes sir. Yeah, they are ready say ubi ya de enye de ye be born about for what reason? Me born about so why they. Galamsey yeah, you can't answer me. They are fighting this galamsey. And yet you say MPB ako gyina ma galamsey fo bi which utie nsɛm no a ɛnyɛ nokorɛ saa ɛsɛ de ɔmo kan na ɛyɛ nokorɛ MP no akasa bebree wɔ sɛ ɛnyɛ nokorɛ bi anim nokorɛ baako kura anim sɛ ɔno no akɔfa boys sɛ ɔmo mmra mmɛbo sogyafo a nokorɛ bi anim saa but wosɛ sɛ de yɛsi ka yɛ nsɛm no yɛka ne yɛdidi ho atɛm a nti tam a yɛbɛhu sɛ ɛnte saa po no ne yɛdidi ho atɛm awie adɛn nti na yɛankasa yɛpere yɛ ho apɛ problem ama nipa ye nyina ye hunu so pe o man yi se de nim dio ye di bu man kra na wo foma imagine John Mahama say ni ebia ni nim dia ye di bu man na wo fom ba o hwe na nka na foma de ye aba sa no a wa wonim dia now they are support and try to find fault on that person every day ye ba ha nyina scandals on kwa na ye pre say amamu wi no scandal de ben aba enya bi ya dane ho opposition by force being a radio station doesn't mean say you're opposition to the government. The government or more than dear. We are Ghanaian. You have to be an opposition to that person because or you're the opposite side of our needs. See America guys there are your best. See once will be ya dear be ye be paying ye my money ye be paying ye the kind of best president ever in the whole Africa. Kwame Nkrumah. Yenya military coup leader JJ Rawlings obedi o man so chair for 11 years and sana ye to aba Nti untimi fa Traoré and compare because Traoré no kura no nobody knows obedi 6 years 5 years kura yinim. And this bears that 11 years no so as waiting me sustain ya de ye no akwa nobody knows. Nti yen ka za onya ade president Mahama no kura po twema guy no. But ni na ne say o president no no onye military ne mo ye civilian president na all born homodern kakra no. You have to appreciate the facts. Say what the man is doing, no, at it. Say yeah, onya bre na okona nim kakra say dia eye. Ebidru ba bidu. Afukura o do sha ase do a beginning no. Nya say bibi akwa wasa, usi dan ya beginning no foundation no. Ebe delay. Uji foundation no wie na wo to blog no ase so a. Obe within the short time na dan no anyini. E kosoro mo say then you see an uncle to Munimo Juma or my foundation one son a yes is a sana among suit. Oh, and the be a mechanic who says I hope for buy it. And all modern nanka. You who say beginning why ye first year, second year, third year, man up no transfer 8 good years. First 4 years for me on who do ye. I don't think I hear born at his. And then doesn't mean say member I'm a boy by be so by force. Sir. Omera who said the na ye person or ye no ye. See ye who said kabida ha is it what obi ha ya ha chere no omo de ashim we koso na ye show me amano. See this government no at least and that's what we chamber no eno na ye ka ye nka za Ghana ye America na Ghana so but it's America na che I hokra mint me Ghana bi ade na so ede eno de nye simple sa so Ghana ontimi nje so Europe na ni chine sa ede emom esi kwan so a ye ho te se o my Ghana said the nipa be hu Ghana na omo kon ado omo so obabe nti minia na kakra betimi aka ene no why sam say obi wo ho be kasa betimi amana kasa
Yeah, Brian, like I said, that's a bit great. That's it. And,
so that's
thank you for that. So I came out junior basis. So I guess time will tell because then I'll kind and JJ by and they sang in praises. And then later on, everybody, most people seem to not like him. So maybe Traoré is the same situation. Maybe Alba for foreign almost sing any praises. So time will tell. And with every
including Mahama
administration,
kura,
you know,
including President
including
Mahama,
Mahama,
including President
exactly.
Mahama. That's right.
Including
Indeed,
Mahama,
onyanya
including
boni
Trump,
amama pa
including
boni chenano.
everybody.
That's
With
right.
time, then I'm kind of minimum kind of time is the best solution
Eh,
to
no,
everything.
no. Yeah.
So time will tell, and we'll know for sure who really truly these people are. And see, one way or the other, yeah, you know, as long as it's here, we will bear witness to it. Yanko yenim, yeah, ko yenim with the I don't know, Bibi, and on Kasai, I mean, so Obe can be an
Okay, maybe I meet him, but maybe pass 1-2 comments. Be interesting topic. I PJ. On the trial now by we different from JJ Rollins. JJ no, but I said yes, and people felt there is corruption, mismanagement. Then somebody sadly came and put all these people aside and starting to do. The charisma, he was involved in doing the things. Yenko yewe, ye hey, kuku, na kamura, yenko famra, so the people was like, yes, things are working. But you see, the point is that on that he was afraid of one more or pepiki or free. So he started killing. The killing of we judges we na ira na we papa ni on. And this near no ɛna saa time a wɔn si control yɛfrɛ bibi control by force ɔsɛ ɔtoo nneɛma so ne yɛ bɔ mmaa yi ne yɛde obi bɔ car to kyerɛ police the soldiers were in charge and they were like treating people sometimes one number baabi koraa na no it wasn't easy but though we were a kid I remember amisua na yɛ wɔne Babangida ba Kumasi gyina kwan ho gyegye oh well we did that but. Almost so far is ruined because the killing and those things you why do almost share castle bull or money at the other. Oh, but that is the difference between him and Traoré. Gawole no akwana obeyi ni free home. Kama ne suban boni oye no ena edidi mu an wonya so atitwi. And on also differently on but that is that it wasn't so violent. That demonstration only drive that guy away. That is it. On Kumobia and the people for now I start here. Oh yeah, yeah, be a bedroom chirebino na say or satina dictatorship neighbor because you could see say now no people are benefiting from that dictatorship. Be a sure be a yard now or any kama. Until they are expecting say to continue. Why you are why you with marry. So that is the difference. Is it people that the amount for shows there so the babani kunkum for area because the moment I will be you will be a few shows will be to be you. Nti wo kunkun we ne kunkun we na ye bunkofo e de na so police ni ano so nti that is the difference and sa dollar and dollar rate ne we say no say o aban mu a uti asem bia you have to you defend but you know Ghana no said we can it has been said always be at the beer that is been the trend. But me know personally, I felt said there are some things be over it concern the people I think it needs to be solved. We are in the country trotro they from about fear one say only back common life small one trotro and crofo for it do an opa pricing it do a pricing. Nobody, I question, I said, baby, any baby. Several times you could see people fighting with the mate. It could do an opera pricing, we are pricing. There are a lot of things a cost war. Oh, but here the do and I always say, we say, right. See me sometimes, we beat me see what my anymore. Baby, so the assembly. Saa agrada issue so to police station. Oh, near ya, no go police station will be a few. You go police station will be all the people as I say Macquarie, Nigeria, Bomani, Guamati comedy go police will be a few. And you know, yeah, one minister of one minister of one. So there are certain very petty problems. It needs to be streamlined. Like you say, you solve that at the end of Kamaka. Yet, man, and your friends, empty mobile problems. Because we are in charge, it does not affect them, but those that are the ground are affected, are facing this consequence. Ghana intimate say Europe, Ghana intimate say America. Ko Ghana minister be office, they call Europe minister be office, they compare. Ghana office net say Europe, they call Ghana school, they call a school. We dear if friends a UK Parliament, never Ghana Parliament. We moved the benches, we moved 1 man 1 seat. BIA. But almost the Ghana to me, yes, America, Ghana to me, yes. But almost offices, their lifestyle. Look at the service. Apart from say, Bia, she cannot, Abia Katrian of forging a be a something be. Europe for no. And I say, American, yeah, the benefits are as a minister, Unya. One church on one, never to two. The benefits are friends, a minister in the UK, Inya. That's I say. So, but they always tell Ghana and Timini, say, Ghana and Timini, say, but one more dear, or what is so more. A one or more hospital, a one or more school. By any way, Baka just Ghana and Timini, say. So, but all these things, we are looking for a government. Obesta say, ye two and a movie. Even how we drive on the road, people driving on the road, how the police are operating. Oh, Ghana for akɔyɛ sɛ titi drive for mmara no ɔmo anim ɛkwan a ɛbɛfa so obu mmara no so a genuinely mmara no ntumi nkye wɔn. Police ni betumi akyerɛ obi sɛ yɛn se yɛn se yɛn se. Lawyer no bɛka kyerɛ sɛ yɛn se yɛn se yɛn se. Correctly, ɔbɛbu mmara no so genuinely, but wɔn nso obu mmara. Mmara no ntumi di. Nti I think that there are a lot of things that it needs to be solved. It's a data about from data kosoro, data about from data kosoro. And okay, though ABI and the MPP for complaining, and these informs will be on say yeah. But the reality no say Obian who I say yeah, any Ghana the Dabian Obian who I say yeah. So as I mean here, Papa the two on. That is exactly how it is. But we say nkurɔfoɔ nso te ne suo paa. So nti we maybe nobody say be obi jandam, but sometimes no for who you see reality things for who hwɛ nkurɔfoɔ ɛnna Ghana yes. People want to see something. People want to see say your petty problems, how the nurses operating in the hospital, how their services improving. And friend is say, and starting and free HSS by in the way are headmaster for no edit perspectives no a book of one. Omudi think of physical name. Go school near see your man perspective. Ọmọ wọ baabi a ọmọ wọ baabi a yɛsi socks no yɛ deɛ pɛ school deɛ mpaboa no yɛ pɛ school deɛ ɔmo awɔ nkɔfoɔ ɔmo yɛ mpaboa no ɔmo yɛ socks no ɔmo yɛ ataadeɛ no ɔmo yɛ wei nti kɔ ha kɔtɔ wokɔ hɔ no a price no wɔ hɔ headmaster wɔ ayi woawo de bi ba kora womia obi na ɔde ba kora yɛ ngye so but ɛnam sɛ saa adeɛ no ntumi fa nni minister ntumi fa nni ebi a MP ɛno nti no ɔmo hu anaasɛ ɔmo te koraa no a they always say sɛ MPP foɔ anaasɛ opposition foɔ na complain. Oh, but we sit down and we try say saa pɛdi this thing yɛbɛ solve na nkɔfoɔ ɛno na nkɔfoɔ mo sɛ at least yɛsɛ yɛnya hwee koraa no a yɛn ho atɔ yɛ kakra. Saa ɛfrɛ health insurance by there are so many things no so many things that are wobɛkɔ hospital doctors ni bi adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ a ɛkɔfa ɔsɛ nkɔfa mea mekɔfa no ɔkye akyerɛ ehu sɛ ɛsɛ it is ni kwan sɛ wotua but na doctor afɛ akyerɛ no agye sika nobody is because wontumi fa near people but near people no they are suffering ɛdeɛ ada biara na bi a abɛka biribi sɛ control system ɛdeɛ a bɛkyɛke yɛbɛyɛ adeɛ a bɛhwɛ sɛ things are happening things are doing that. Lastly nti deɛ ɛkɔ so wotu bi nkɔfoɔ a wɔn nso te aban mu no wɔn resua nyansa bi a na wɔn de tu wɔn ho fo yɛde yɛ ntumi wɔn de tu wɔn ho fo sɛ ɛkyerɛ baabi bɛyɛ wɔn but still no people don't care ɛna wɔn nso tu ɛsɛ nneɛma but wɔ sɛ wɔn sɛ ɛkyina bi no wɔn nso yɛde bɛyɛ o that does not mean I'm not saying say yɛn change yɛ wɔn nyae nanso wɔn ngu mbrɛ ne mu. But the NCA didn't ever need no but they use as a woman to move money upgrading they now a good so here. Omo even ye. As a man, I like sick. MP no or call scene one as one could see. Or call no, not or then go for Nenko Fortinic anymore as an Nenko Fortinic. Definitely you would deny say one kind one yes, sir. But the reports about that he was at the sea. He spoke to them. He called. some people from above to intervene.
Or
But
fire
as to
Collins.
say, definitely. So was he on the scene or he was not there? And you and I say, one to me, I'm a piece of man I didn't see. And definitely, because on come home, when you want your way. Because when you miss me, sorry, man, to near my. So, but the way country, no, the kind of people are here we are arranging on the parliament. None of them have the nation at heart. Opposition will pretend say they have the nation at heart, but they don't. They are thinking about criticizing and coming to power. Omo mutia ba nso na ehwe omo ya de wo say me say kame abaya kame use social media check me crofo. Kame social media checking police, I checking nurses, I checking be case be a beto meti be I say me am pen crofo no mo fa chiri. So but anytime people talk or opposition wow mo dey almost say janda but maybe there might be truth in it. Intermediary means that we have people who are managing a build them mind, but they are always protecting their political parties and they are working for themselves. They invest money and they get it back later. They invest money, they get it back later. And kakra me so bit my account so.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, baby. It's a lot. But it does say you bring a cry, I am right.
Yeah, honorable.
Yeah, yeah. A kaya kitwe binti. The boy in Komo
Yeah.
Kakra.
Okay.
Yeah, can train baby. And they turn
That's
into
a good.
Gospel. I'm by in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. And they bring me on to and a blue waiver, a fair more America. Hey, like I said, bombard and you crew my grandnot here, and a conversation for another day. Nah,
Somebody only fake can.
yeah. One more who are cry. This is like a quiet red waiver.
The blue state, not a blue candidate winner, and nothing lost, nothing gained. It is same,
Okay.
No, Virginia na a red though. Virginia na a red governor now. I'm on city, you know.
Uh-huh.
Virginia na a red letter, so I know I'm too.
And for the last 8 years, how many and about nothing gained, nothing lost. So that's
they
it.
usually
So that
alternate.
there are more Republican GOP.
Oh, they ain't
What we say here, yeah, you just
No,
didn't
Bombardier. It's a terrible, yeah, but why? Yeah, me
I mean,
say.
who can say the blue waves and that's I mean, can't want some say because I mean, who say nothing lost and nothing gained. It no, then no person who can say a significant armor. I mean, to me, no significant.
No, what man, so we'll be a news, regardless where it falls. Even say Ghana news near the ultimate debate to 29 more of say issues like this, no. Say yeah for or against, yeah, when to me, it would be an escape. Oh, I'm sorry to have.
Number can was the name and then but said the open.
Now the me pesa what you say ho. Kwesi broni won ye ni bibia kwa wo. Theatre da nya botre kakra. Dia watro na o read no. So woni kwesi broni na edili a hwe ni yie. Na anu ya na Mr. Trump no ede moral authority no wo say ye kunkun Christian for wo African tin okwa akoto ase omuso. What moral authority? Na anu oba yi wasi America ntinu say okasa okwa akoto ase omuso asa bombs na okoto no America for betuaka. Is American budget going to support that? Going to buy the bombs? Na anu ya na USAID or withdraw, millions of people are going to die in 5 years' time. Well, withdraw. And one categorize said one Korane Bewuno, no many idea no. Apart from corruption, they will still an abuan nipan to say any pan bewu. Well, who says any pan Christians for whom?
Yeah, then now Trump are
USAID. USAID. USAID, yeah. No withdraw no, Sam Quarano mube from benefiting from all those medicines and food no near there no. Christopher womb. And they were withdraw. It is a Obasa Susampa Yakum Christopher war Nigeria. Bomb no there kono. Is Americans going to pay for that?
Now just a US
No. No, I don't. Listen. I don't need your answers. I don't need a rhetorical question. I don't need your answers. So Americans are going to know a propaganda. These people we almost sorry in Yadekeke. And Trump no you'll be able to make a Biblia no no. Let me tell you. And then Menoka say yeah, almost strike you. Both to be a few Venezuela, but so could drugs be or there. So far, I'm community over 40. So, I'm the drugs about. But a trio are a war around the world that AD would go na ye manufacture in America. The one in Mexico, I tell you, Mexico, you're very strong because of guns. Where did they manufacture them? America. The air course a di kunkuma for Sudan, the Tunia, America. So you cannot reprobate and approbate. So it's a bit about from a can here. It is these people when you nipa. So we even back up your maw. Yes, I would do any 2 on share and baby echo. The bender in a Christopher a war shithole African every year Trump ne a friend say ne priority. The moment I've been saying a priority no. I quite say a bridge over troubled waters. It goes slowly. It should go slowly, but I see that they are fighting for minerals. And to Boko Haram, a foreign external force in a arm. France, these guys are in unity in destabilizing Africa. These guys are united in destabilizing Africa in so many forms. So, I'm telling you. Obetima be bonchire mu no ne ade na oka kan na say Britain trouble be na Britain for and the western world then cross with the other part of the world. Most of the tribal wars cross na ye kwan ya omofa so di nipa bubo mu a yen siki the consent of the very people no motes asene so. The war Gaza hoy the same thing Cameroon, the same thing Nigeria, even Ghana mpo na nuana papa bi yes a plebiscite vote honum was watching ho. Oh, this is what they did, and they have not just almost show concern be as even what they did, ye chaso. They continuing doing it. So the beya obeko form. So the beya you won't see the day of light. Sabre a China for kuro a friend mineral earth. Sinema ye dear meta no me ade sano China si yamfe bi mba he. Omo de omo ani fefa wiase na ba bi o mbenye bi. Ebi wo sa Niger ne Nigeria no me na wo mohia so ho. Ebi wo ho. Pa bita ho pa. Then say ka no oni wo betna se aka. Oh okay. Yeah, be ma 20 cities. Okay, yeah nje my 50. Na kind of no. O create omo ba be create inconvenience. Upheaval say wo krom. Through that, no, I call one side, no more true, no more to call. May no case Madame for Mubarak or Sudanese, I will to a in Egypt. And to quay a course the oil is still being sacked away. The gold is still being sacked away, but the people are being killed. Supported by external forces. You just say, Growh way you acquire your bonds, some money needed, as a when you a long spoon. So why open up? Be one Christopher Ben a Nigeria Trump is up on myself. Christopher Niben Massa. Okay, one mumma ya so any NTB, be an asakra, Medasi.
Yo, it just a it has it's
So
a
my
call.
come last word.
Yeah, I'm not gonna last, but yeah, Prince. It just a kind of imagine this. So let me make that. See, because the USAID free on they provide aid like in terms of food, in terms of medicine to both Christian and Muslims in Nigeria, but we try and leaving those people to starve or to not get medicine. So whatever happens, happens. Not in less than a year, now he's worried about them. How does that add up today? Come last one.
Medical kajo say enye obi or maybe asadie and say chinchina etwa we en kind say oboa a free will. Adentina amuka USA ne unka countries na sikani kwa ona omankasa chobo say sikani kwampo no enkwa ye omo hia no wo benefit ye US for na workers na ene ye leaders no misleaders no enkwa se bia akwa asangedwa na say ampa ha na ampentu enkwa ho omo a na ditwa mo diplomats no ditwa ho no ene maka just say USA do so no na sia ye fo so e di ye enoma bonen enti no sikana ye twa USA do what say Africa for leaders no mosu ene kwati me encourage leaders say dey say madia ene say yanka say o say ye yire ho ne ye hwe ye manfo no na de bia da makuto sre na de bia da ma na eye ode na wo se wa ye lazy wo be so wo be bo ahu sika eye dey say sika na ye de ba no USA call the core people wanna kenye ya but mo anka se de discuss ka no so that's it enti no se wo te wona se de bia na ne ofama mi bia enya dia respect bia ni wo ene unti na etimi ma western world no obutimi ye de ombo so mo ye no so that's it Ghana kwa na $80 million. Ye $10 million. What is say mama kan wo so hu. Is sika no Ghana. Hwe sika kwa da no make am wasem. Ya ko better 3 billion ye kan wasem no. And kwa just about 5 people and then ya say inside the bia beto 28 million cities. University of Cape Coast 28 million cities procurement. And the former Ghana Revenue Authority or the Nyakupo Diakoto so Reverend Amisha Dan so no. Ono so ye de court. Sika o matwa go no. Eti sika no bi Ghana. Enye Ghana kwa Africa countries sika wo e penifon gwane di che Cameroon a president what else or be 100 years we touch or be call another 47 years or the 7 years ka we touch or ko be 49 years now we akwa we now who the USA the commander as Ghana what Cameroon for enko eti endwe ho sa and the numbers mu say just no ka say na e dey na moral right by Trump was say and na say be Christopher Ward kwa e dey nkwa na eyo kwa mu say just say bin so a say the workers wo see Bible kra wo so nyi dia say wo di Bible ne say Christ so kra no kra wo anya dia open no asem e di say e bia na wo kra e ya o say kra say ye kwa Christopher e no Christ fine yes o dia yes o me say ye me yes ye kwa Christopher e wo honom say Trump wo ye dwamamboni o say Trump wo ni immoral writer na say ye won kofo a omo de omo say the religion of peace so omo ku nkofo omo ku Christopher na ye hihye omo na say bia wo say enye worry de na worry ma ye yi bidum na worry ma Trump say sisi ka Christopher na ka ekoko kremofo ko be ka say kai Christopher sorry na mo say yes Christo o na the prince of peace na mo ye you know Christopher ye nya fosa o ye nya fosa but asem na ye oye Christo no won kasema mi independent ho ba enye bibia na yesoso so that's it etian tell say what wada na wo so ye Muslim what to asori dem mu no the petrol to wa share nkofo say de wototo nam enti no say bia na wo kasa say the Bible ka wo kwashi Bible de say wo kwashi Christianity de bia wo de to no enti bi so na ye kra unya kra nka Kristo ni bia eni asa so ye de obi so obekun onka say onkoye or cause so Nigeria government say any on so operation omra provided so be man territorial integrity Nigeria government na omra Trump enya nkoye obetima ko be so nko said ya uka Venezuela ya so uka wo se dra ayu drugs are ekun kofo enkoda ne mabaya one maya ade na Venezuela government ne nyen hotwe etenu to baka say celebrity na etonu ade no moto no Venezuela ho o mo di koship mu a e fa no o twa o mo de ko Almost if Latin America, no more North America. Never so copy Africa. Venezuela, almost drug balance in the Ghana and a passageway, no more South America and Asia. So only more. And so also try to what is become was because yeah at the end or boy and you know and you be no cause we so said na you just said Rwanda is see a two for can say who is for two for no intervention have been then you can they say a genocide me what 1994 Rwanda two for almost almost abroad who to force almost abroad and the two forces almost appointed. And now who to force that then choose for na do almost because choose for your minority and no good can kosher hotel Rwanda on the and carry about at least and my about 40% of degree of a picture a course for gory and easy and no to cause a UN for me intervene or catch a certain Bill Clinton and no or can be almost say that's not the division of genocide yet 2 years you know a choose for 2 million and some 800,000 moderate a Hutus. 18 years say na Rwanda is so big yenja nsa and no one be kai so 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 big dey na ejuma no so ye no Nigeria for population of 200 million people mo na mo ye the 8th largest producer of oil then na mo the giants of the Africa mutimi solve ye and why can add them to cut sophisticated weapons no mutimi solve because my cousin tuna bu no ono mo free slam ho no mo nyom ayi gine ye ko kiso for para ye mo de because I religious war na wo ho no. Apart from say Abiola nanka or ye Christo na we na so obi yini fro o mama be nyina abacha no nyina mo free so eslim ho but maka say united Nigeria by and it was wrong and then some maka it was a blunder won't me ka aye through 50 form 50 Muslims form 50 Muslims who kabu ma enye yi there will always be friction it was like a jaw Christo munja na me the example of India no. And to one can yen se beto no ko embassy Muslim for nya ko Pakistan even though say you still some Muslim for India no but who says come to say we who do ne ba en kan na on post de bia se ke be ye ko ko referendum ko mu divide country no mo nja baby to me demarketia mo fa Muslim for no empa mo fa na Christian for enemies for no mo south no so o mo tu ndi o mo say enemies for so a Christian for mo south o mo person to so mo tell na enemies for so to no bia entra it is a government no nya dia Trump there or see there's intervention it say a genocide a cost wa maku Christopher what is that one is that what to say a Christopher ku Nkremofo a Nigeria wo dey catch me one example say a Christopher akoku a Nkremofo but Nkremofo na ekọ Christopher ente no dey anya hwe say ye ekọ Christopher na obi ye ente aye Trump ntino me sin ka anya Trump na ka obi a ka mo bebo say o ma ya de Oma ya de ba ya Trump nti o ya de senate ne ye penance nti ne enye kai Obama na say Joe Biden ka mo bom sim
Yo, Prince, yeah, man, for better so kind of last word.
Gaddafi enye Obama ne kokun Gaddafi ene Hillary Clinton ene de
Prince,
asem be
Christopher, that's why I couldn't Gaza for this is why.
why ya
A Christopher, they cool Muslims
Christo
for this
be
is why.
Gaza for omo no so me Jew for what is a Christo ni be for Gaza for Christo ni
Jew
yes
for them when you're Christians, one.
omo your Jews omo your
Christians, one.
Judaism koshe
Okay.
koshe
Anyway, yeah, man, for better so make can be. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Christopher mine Christopher omo promise kwa Christopher so ni ma for YouTube koshe
Yeah, man, for better make kind of last word.
nti ko tie nyame asem enti ma mo nye bi da say Jew for na mo say o ka jom ko mo nye Jew for fake mo ye Zionist ba mo so mo positive Judaism Christopher mo kwan da enti nye Christopher na eku Gaza for for no mo so mo ye Judaism cuz omo Judaism som no omo say omo ye fake because Judaism na e wo no nyakopo wogu no but they na they be back tend to go to your churches I did but mo ba mo be so mo betie it munya ti de Israel na Israel nyame ma enye omo from Israelis but Bible dey Israelites Bible so check who is an Israel is the kind obi say you Israelite you want to share who is an Israelite you must come from one of the 12 tribes of Egypt Netanyahu a tribe no mufri utimi body Obi no bit much say me wo Isaac and God and I say me Ruben and I say Levi. Omo to me but Bible there. Obi on say Jew be no or tribe of. It yes we so buy kwa you go tribe yes or the tribe of Judah. So that's here. Sanity eti mom nke bi da e Christopher bi me see omo wipe Christopher medicine ya wife mu nyina. Hwe eti ye me yes ya is mo say Christopher ye dwo na wan na mo take advantage na mo kwe Christopher say ye dey react. Ye react. Now say France will be control a Muhammad caricature cartoons from no and on ko bombe you know a headquarter company no. Eti mo mo nya say abotre no me bi na yeah eti ye ko yinim da say.
Intimate was a Jew for no more Christians probably be a war Gaza, right? Because I think there was there were Christians in Gaza and they killed them too. So sorry now they Pope and they fret all the time, you know. But eventually someone bombed in, but I guess that's not an issue. Anyway, of Albert. So the last word by your phone. Of Albert or this idea, baby. I think say Obi I can say be oriented.
Bro, ochina. Nyame
Okay.
adom.
See, baby, ready, I'm going to look at because so many blessings. Yeah, there will be BS. China,
Go
we
with that.
watch now. Yeah, best number.
Before I will call no. And see, Israel for you. Omu ya announcement say, Omuchi say, who can you so much more about here, but what?
I'm not so can yes, who has someone.
Yes, if they see you preaching Jesus, who can you so much as well, but you.
But you see, baby, I don't know. It's almost suppress Christians. But I know they okay, near support to them.
I
But
say,
on the other
that
side,
has
you know,
been their stand for now. The move they if they say, move follow what the ancestors came to until
yeah, but
from the
baby,
onset. No. Yeah.
I don't say almost suppress Christians. Yes, yeah, cool Christians
Yes,
and
yes,
Nigerians, yeah, quite support the Christians. But I can't
yeah,
say, yeah,
but
yeah, support to almost suppress Christians, you know.
yeah.
So it's a
One
question
thing
how the
is
money you pay, but how do you pay?
one
I
thing
mean,
is
I meant to,
say
yeah.
one thing is say it has created a big problem for Christianity. It has because recently now Madame Fubi were Turkish. Within the Casano, it's a na piece of work. I came for no muku. I'm saying, a piece of work when they go to what or see Israel. I say Israel, Munya Christo. But that's was I was really? I was yes. Yo, Mona Munya Christo for the Grana. But yeah, Christo for the baby, and I'm saying, and Tiasian in church and in Cointi. People see, say, they go to Jerusalem as a pilgrimage. I said, the Mkomofo Komakan, a Christopher, so you win a scan or co Israel. And I made the show for Israel, but I made the war, and was a ye, or you for Israel, but yeah, you know, whatever they do, no, people related to a phrase, Christianity. Whatever American will do, no, people related to Christianity. It is a Ghana to be conform, eco forms. So, near Cremonia, or because we Christian, a grand wrong class for it. Oh, yes, nti America tu a ɔmo te hɔ yi America a ɔmo te hɔ ne ɔmo ne yɛ a ɔmo yɛ ne ɔmo ayɛ sɛ ba obiara ho a ɔmo sɛ ɔmo yɛ Christian country but America deɛ ɔno no religion biara ɛwɔ mu bi ɛna abrabɔ ne principles of the Bible nyɛ no mo follow America nti America kɔ yɛ biribi pɛ ɛsɛ yɛ Kristofoɔ na yɛ nti no sɛ obi nso te ɛfrɛ ne sɛ yɛ obi nso te Nigeria Americafoɔ akɔyɛ yi nti Kristofoɔ bi a wɔyɛ wɔn asɔre wɔ ha me nso me kɔpia ho so nti saa nneɛma no conflict na created problem for Christianity the retaliating ne ba a the innocent one suffer because Israel no wabɔ ne ho waboaboa ne ho ɔyɛ ketewa but waboaboa ne ho ɔnyɛ easy target a wobɛtumi atwe afa ne so ɔbɛkɔ akɔyɛ biribi na bi a Nigeria bi anaasɛ Ghana bi a ɔwɔ bi ɔsɛ Christian country bi mìíràn kɔtɔ mu ɔmo mama kɔtɔ na innocent ones are suffering nti it's a thing na baby the Christianity no I say almost no. Ti church ni mamu ye ni draw line no. Say there obi ye bibi obi say me you me win am ni ni. That's it. I think say next time maybe different. So
Yeah, that's for Kabaya who the answer with the Yamrin and Yamre. That's just a china. Yamawa can be because baby Baba started turning to ghost with Adam. We are sure said no anything else about
Kabra
it.
for 5 minutes we are now wait me up for 5 minutes.
Oh, there be yeah, mommy uncle. Say, Janya Mesompa, and then you woman, and yes, and Jaya, Mamma Pie, more mine, or mine in Yam Piebo. Wuna Dawson. And oh, that's sorry, Ghana, Wuna is a free stitches and a coffee be your mom pie, your mom mine,
Amen.
anything.
I hope say you be an is new be who say I
Oh, what's
carelessness.
that? Yeah, say Bible no baby was mo nana no my bone. So hu emu no mu ye na ye abaye so yi. So hu enti ni bia won say ye ho no mo no ya bato no. Eniema bebre kum ade ase. Obo say bi say kusi na ntwie bi say kusi nipa ne niema so hu. Ti wi a bi na kusi stubborn person bi.
Yes.
Omo man no asomdwe mama na me say na ma kwa me titi bi bia beda be sore yesu bi ewu when na chese ne ma bone nko na si man nim ana ye
Woody inevitable be a
obi a be ko ba say onye owu ro from sa so ho no ma de bia na from na na
season be alright, Mrs. You.
oh there be season we dey any ano odin me dey atem grani season be ni eh
Young people
And then
man is no. And ya true.
and then be a
oh, I said, where the be asem. Who knows? And say, who at him say, who on say, oh, be chum keke, ni tire two, a kobo be a kuno. Say, and near my bonding kwan is him. Maybe tell say, and no better says, a soldier for a baby, a soldier for party.
who say the carelessness is why team and move you know. I said sometimes the neighbor who are here Ghana for your move along life. And also can who be you.
Oh, and you're not clear.
Yeah,
But the
yeah, this
baby,
is by four,
Proverbs
this is by
29
four,
to 101. Nah, by energy, because I said, Busufu abedi man no so ana ma nneɛma bɔne nko na de bia bɛda bɛsɔre bia bɛte eh
Hey, comrades no. Sir. Hey.
oh dabi
And
dabi
who so na eba no.
dabi we de mu susu bi ani hɔ sɛ yɛsɛ obi bu ɛfɛ ne sɛ ku matamesi ku mu ma mogya bi sɔ efi soro bɛsɔ ɔpɔm enti sɛ mogya no ara na egu su yɛsɔ ne amedi so hu yɛbɛsrɛ agyidifoɔ a mowɔ mu kakra no mommɔ mpa yɛ ma ɔman no why yɛbɛpa akyɛw because obi nnim baabi a baakɔfa de bia wɔ brɛbrɛ mekɔ vacation aba o na tae bi akutu yeyeye mu nsom tɔ adɛsɛ
who's by Pamo Bompire, one Bompire be.
oh daabi ho wei nomɔ mpa yɛ bɛ na ɔmobɔ wei na sɛm de ntere kɛse me na nabɛsɛ ntere kɛsefoɔ yi aba ne ato no ha na ɔma sɛ ayi sɛ asɛm a ɛsi America ha obi tin bɛka te na nye na 9 months ya na to abama ai Trump wana America nyina tem din ni ade ɛnɛ so hu 9 months hu ne yesi na ya jama hama bai na mai na nya ya boy hwene no kra na da ho no ɛnɛ yesa koto abani bia mo edi 24-hour economy dada o mo edi day dada o mo edi nema dada o mo no omo anka o meti abato ze de tie nya safo na ato aba no ade na o ya wo me yesa government shutdown na yi nhwede me ekoso man nim yenye sika krentua na esefo ka so ya ayi se o
And
no
that
se
don't
ka de
want to
kana de bia wo de
demonstration
hwu
on we no want to
BBT o mo tua o mo tro tom so man fa nya budget o me da kutua BBT ti asem o man ya yewo ma de BS o governor de $2 billion or de ahye ho ma dollar na o nim de o mo ye ukọ bank na ese ukọ sese sika no be bi ni ho so hu enti o mo first kana mo de akọma abochifo no wo ayi friend is
Why the first can? Why?
bank for no say
Oh, how possible?
sure o de wo man Ghana na
Every day, Omania move for sure.
ma men chire o me na fa so enso omoje ma mine no na wo Ghana say ama body bi no
Enye possible, enye possible.
We
Dami as nkomo.
na men ka say back so na men ka say back so o ga tete na tama na jeje no ne ade no ho no hu omo di duty no wo tema ha bo ho no mo de aba na say ekọ no mo de akoto treasure base omo ji omo fa so wi 3 months wi answer matem scan de abesen akọ ba bi odro and this for omo ye
No no the individuals say business but we need
na omo no
Bank
onye
of Ghana
individual
the ultimate
Samu
Bank
yo
of
na
Ghana
na you also discussion uko bank so kwaji dollar na dey say bi ni okwa ai bank for na timi direct so say kwa abochi na obi abochi na ewo dollar ni bi
we do also
yeah me do dey me ma dey say dey na me dey atmo pamcho mo mpa ye mo man why o man ni bleedy e da so bibi
We are persuaded, O